We back. We got a new face. I hate redoing intros because then I'd be mad.
It's cool.
I don't be wanting to do. I don't want to put all the panache in it.
You just made that word up?
No.
Panache.
A sense of showmanship.
We got. We got
Jones. That's what my friends call me. People that don't know me but see me on the internet call me Tapped In Reviews. Number 1 liquor review channel in the world.
They say the whole thing like a pimp named
you have
Slickback?
an extra
Yes.
take shot straw.
Yes.
Can I use it at some point during the show?
Yeah.
They call you Tapped In Reviews, like the whole thing.
Or tapped.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, we alcoholics. You like his show.
Yeah. Number 1 liquor review channel.
You've been trying to make Hennessy taste good for 3 months now.
Yeah, good luck with that, boss.
Tapped In Reviews on all platforms. No spaces. Don't put no spaces in my shit.
Deshaun, recording artist. I am music. That's what I go by. What's poppin'?
I'm Precious. Doll Face of Queen on Instagram.
All right, so
This intro really blew him.
no, it did. It did. So relationship, single. But while you were dating and y'all now, how do y'all feel about the dating pool / dating scene?
Man, listen. Somebody peed in that pool. It's terrible.
Why you say that?
It's just, you don't really know what is what and who is who. All the acronyms and, I mean, you have a few and you go outside. You ain't even got to have a few. Go outside. People be coming to the club, they be looking different when they have a few.
Let's show.
That's why. And then you think it's like,
So niggas ugly out here is what you're saying.
no. What I'm saying is this. You go outside. Okay, so for me, I might go out and be like, oh, I'm gonna get something to eat. Of course I'm gonna drink. But before I get to the drinking part, right?
I still got it.
Niggas be coming in, they be looking like, but then once they have a drink or two, they mannerisms change. And I'll be like,
You about to see my mannerisms change.
no, that'd be a different kind of change.
I mean, that's what liquor do though. That's what liquor does though.
Liquor don't make you put your,
No.
oh, okay.
No, I don't.
That's what I mean.
Liquor making y'all niggas flick your wrist.
It turned into the tambourine players? That's wild.
Listen, what? By the time they have a few niggas
Shout out
pants
to,
they need.
Shout out to Ace Vane. Shouting out Arby's new sandwich, the LGBTQ BLT. Come with 2 whole pickles.
Well, I bet that big guy hella meat on that hoe.
Hey yo.
And it look different. You got to think about this. Everybody is making cuts and changes in their life. So,
Nah, say what you mean, man.
Man, it's many.
This is a First Amendment podcast.
Man, listen. You don't know.
Why are you?
Okay, niggas be so gay and it just be so much flip-flopping. You don't know what's going on. I'm cool, so that make you cautious.
That Crocs not in sports mode, huh?
I never put them in there.
Nah, niggas got the fuzzy shit in their Crocs.
They don't wear Crocs.
I don't wear Crocs.
Man, they be wearing
So,
bum
don't-
sandals.
No, I said I got on these Temu junks.
Crocs are
They be like
abysmal.
$13.
Crocs is not $13.
I said these.
I'm about to say
off
Crocs
Temu.
Crocs are 40 off the top.
Look, you see, I gave them the.
I'm not paying $40 for no flip flops.
Me neither.
I ain't gonna buy him.
I mean, that's just me. I'm cheap.
I try to.
I'd rather get the ones with the fur if I'm paying that much.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Ass
40.
half bottom jeans.
40 for the regular joints.
Oh God.
40 for the regular.
But I'm a slightly disagree with her dating pool.
Regular Crocs are not allowed within 10 feet of me.
But then, okay, so you gonna say it's not like 2-3 chicks ish to a part to a man with the cycle of how things going.
I ain't disagreeing with that. I don't think the dating pool got pee in it. It might got a little shit in it, but not no pee. But for real,
That motherfucker got Suge Avery pee in it. Come on,
Got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I really think that
Why
a
you
lot
like
of
the waist in it?
people. I feel like now I can't honestly say I have in the dating world have encountered some good people. That just went for me.
I agree.
Is it because you ain't shit, or y'all just don't work together?
Two things can be true. But like let's just say if I encounter a good person and I'm not attracted to him, that don't mean the dating pool trash. I'm just not attracted to that person.
Oh yeah, type shit.
So
Yeah.
like the dating pool is a little iffy only because I feel like a lot of people got unrealistic expectations. Like most people want to meet someone that check all their boxes, and you ain't gonna get all
That's
your
never
boxes
gonna
checked.
happen. Never gonna happen.
You gotta find 3 or 4 boxes, maybe even 5. Once them boxes checked, then you see what you can work with.
I agree. I think that's a meet in the middle.
I'm gonna bounce off of your point. Motherfuckers
I definitely
don't.
want some meat in the middle.
Motherfuckers don't look at the dating pool as if they're getting a deal. And what I mean by that is, let's say you go grocery shopping, right? And the 12-pack of fucking chicken wings is $15, right?
Right.
But shit, you go to motherfucking another store and that same pack of chicken is like 12. Yeah, that's a deal, ain't it? So you gonna take the deal.
Yeah.
It may still not be as cheap as you want it to be, which is free, right?
Yeah.
But it's better than you just saw it. So you take the deal.
Can I expound on that point a little bit?
Go ahead.
Think about this. We use the chicken wings or the gas. Gas right here at Circle K. Let's just say it's $3.50.
Dang.
Or $2.50, whatever.
Nah,
I don't know what
like-
gas is right now. $2.50.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's $2.50. But let's just go up the street at Sam's Club. Let's just say it's $2.42, which is 8 cents different.
You gonna drive 12 miles?
It's a deal up there at Sam's Club. But you done wasted time and miles and all this. Like you said, you gonna waste your time driving all the way up there?
Because guess what?
Is it a waste though if you getting a better outcome?
Absolutely, because you just spent the same amount of money.
If your house is in the opposite direction,
You
yes,
did spend the
it's a
same amount of
waste.
money.
You did. You burnt the rest of your gas.
I mean-
to go get a 3 cent difference.
Three more minutes of a drive for 8 cents
Gas you burn.
is a deal for me.
Yeah,
like,
3 minutes.
I mean,
but
Realistically,
And
how
it's
much
out there,
how
I'm
much
thinking
gas
about-
you burning in 8 minutes? I mean, in 3 minutes.
well, listen. Let's not get away from the analogy that we're
Yes, sir.
comparing it to.
Yes, sir.
So I can agree with that. Then if we gon'
Like if someone doesn't check a box that's not a major box, let's just say, let me think of a minor box. A dude got ugly feet. Let's just say that. I personally don't feel like that's a major box that need to be checked when you think about spending your life with somebody.
I agree.
So I feel like leaving that dude with the ugly feet to go get a dude with some prettier feet, you wasting gas.
Facts.
But this dude already checking other boxes that you won't check. He just ain't got no pretty feet. That's just an analogy.
And I think a lot of people see that, people want 100% of everything that they want in a person, right?
Don't work like that.
It doesn't
Yeah,
work
what
like
you want, yeah.
Right. People want 100% of everything that they want in a person.
Yeah.
But would you rather take this? But in reality, you're looking at, do you have 60% of what you want out of this person? Or do you have 85% of what you want out of this person? Neither of them are 100. But what works better for you? And people don't see that you're getting a deal if you get more than, a certain amount out of what you want out of a person. Like 70%, cool. What is that 70% what is that 30% that you're missing? Is that a crazy 30% that you're missing? Like, is the 30% the nigga's a cheater? Sure, don't take the deal. But if the 30% is, right. If the 30% is, he kind of got these physical deficiencies, or he ain't as smart as you, like he don't have a PhD or some shit like that, or he don't have a fucking boat.
So superficial shit.
Yeah, superficial shit. If the 30% is superficial, then you're getting a deal. But if the thing that's holding you back from the 100% is major, then I can see you passing on that. But little shit is kind of weird.
So I agree, because I'm gonna say this. My small things are big things. So like, I'm gonna pass on stuff like you not being able to communicate. I'm gonna pass on things like, just like normal things that
You
I
gotta
feel
make
like
sure you talk to the mic because your voice kind of.
just like normal things I feel like we should be able to do as a person. I don't care about the you dressed like this or you drove this, because for me, I don't care. You could drive a beater with a heater. I mean, I'll drive a decent car, but I don't care about that. But I do know people that be like, oh,
He don't have a 2023.
yeah.
He
And it's
ain't
like,
driving a Hellcat.
and then the thing be like, who cares?
Meanwhile, it's a nigga down the street with a Honda Civic from 2006 that'll get down on that goddamn hill. Okay?
But then they be like, well, dude down the street, he got this Hellcat, he having money, but the nigga smash and block you and never look at you again. Now you look stupid.
Or the nigga down the street got the Hellcat, but you got
You in a beater with a heater.
yeah, you in a goddamn Grand Marquis.
Oh God. And you can't put no gas in it.
Them hoes are terrible on gas.
I
See what I
slick
said?
one.
Nigga, you getting 11 feet to the gallon on that one.
You got just no grass to crank that bitch up.
And that's a Burley.
And get to where you going.
Nah, just crank that bitch up.
I think to the overall point of the dating pool, I think that people just have an issue with wanting who wants them. Like
and being realistic.
like
Not being.
motherfuckers will friend zone everybody that want them. I ain't speaking about just women. It's niggas out here that's friend zoning women that
For
want them.
show you're right on.
It's men.
You're saying that wrong, brother.
We know what you
It's women that
That's how Keith Lee said.
Oh, I thought you was doing
hashtag God is amazing.
who used to do that shit?
No, I'm copying Keith Lee.
Facts.
Oh, well,
But
he's saying it wrong.
it's it's men out here, that are friend zoning women that want them and going after women that don't want them. Like you putting all this flashy shit on, taking this bitch out to this nice place, and you only gotta do that because you gotta impress her because she don't really fuck with you.
Yep.
I saw this, that whole list about places that you shouldn't go on a first date.
That
Man,
shit
nigga,
was dumb.
if a bitch fuck with you, she'll go anywhere with you.
Man,
God.
listen.
We can
listen,
go
man,
skip
can
rocks
go to-
in a Jackson pie hole.
You better say that.
You could go hang out at the fucking lookout off the trace, and that's a date.
Man,
That's
listen,
a
we
hell
could
of
go
a
to
day.
Sonic and go get a bottle and sit in front of the house. I'm cool.
Let me get
Wherever
you
you
gonna
going,
pour a little
boom.
tequila in your
And that slushy?
ocean water slushy.
You
I ain't
better
gonna
know.
lie. I ain't
You
gonna
better
lie.
know.
Pulling
I don't know
up,
if that's your slushy of choice, but
ain't
I
gonna
mean, I
lie.
don't even drink it, but I'm just saying it.
Pulling up to the family function for a first date is nuts. Regardless, now, don't do that.
that's wild.
Hell no.
That's nuts.
Pulling up to the family function for a first date is crazy. But yeah, like if you dated people who wanted to date you, then you would have a much easier time in the dating pool. And the only thing that will break y'all apart are the things that you both can acknowledge don't work for you.
But then I think that people do not even give. You know how it's like the person that is like, he ain't a bad person. He ain't like top tier on my list. Some people skip them by. I don't even be on that. I'd be like, yeah, all right, whatever. You trying. I'll fuck with you a little bit. Let me see what's going to happen. You don't have to be the high-ranking person on my list.
The dating pool is full of people who are the skipped over song that they didn't know was fire.
Well, you know what they say. The nice guy finished last.
That's a bar.
That's a hell of a.
That is a bar.
Where you steal that from?
I didn't.
That's a bar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the dating pool is people who got looked over and people don't know that they're fire.
Make that status, nigga. I'm sharing that bitch.
Good. I'm gonna need that.
So the reason I asked that, a lot of people be talking about they want that 90s love, that traditional love.
That Jada and that Will.
No, not that love. Not that love.
They want that love that fucking Boys to Men and Troop was singing about.
That open the car door.
Niggas gotta start crying in the rain again, bro.
I don't
No
want
lie.
that.
If she don't love me like Jada love Tupac, I don't want her.
Man, listen.
No, if you don't love me the way Will love Jada,
It's so
then I don't
nasty.
want it.
That Jada Tupac
So-
shit is
so-
so
Tit for tat though.
Messy
Slick.
that
Man.
Jada Tupac shit is so nasty because Pac was engaged. Like a
So
motherfucker.
listen,
I just feel like
people want the love that they want, the type of love that they want. but we in 2023, almost 2024, and the big thing right now, and for the past decade, maybe at this point, has been dating apps.
I'm judging you right now.
First question: Do y'all use dating apps?
I have not.
I dabble.
I don't use dating apps. One, because I'm in a relationship, but when I was single, I was using a dating app, but I didn't use it. I didn't use it for very long because it's just not beneficial.
You found the one and off the first swipe and had
No. It's just not beneficial for most men.
I'm glad you said that.
Why not?
So, well, yeah, why not? Before I get into the question,
Because dating apps for men, it's kind of like,
you gonna answer the question before I ask it. Hold on. Or I'm finna ask the question and you tell me if what you was finna say was gonna answer it.
go ahead.
Are dating apps ruining the male psyche today?
I think they're ruining the female psyche.
Why?
Because in your mind, you got all these you have all these people that desire you, right? And you literally just get to see all of them right in your face. Right? As a woman.
Yeah.
But let's say if you're a man, flip that shit. Let's say you're an average guy. You getting, five, swipes, nigga.
That's a lot.
For a man. But 5 swipes for a woman.
That's trash.
Right. You're
You ugly.
Because honestly, let's be honest on dating apps. When I was using dating apps, like I haven't really used dating app within really this year. You want to find a diamond in the rough, but while you looking for the diamonds in the rough, you gonna pick up a few of them Cuban zirconiums.
Type shit.
Yeah. So if I swipe on you, that don't mean I want to be in a relationship with you. That mean you swipeable enough for me to possibly smash.
Yeah.
So this instant gratification that a woman might get that all these dudes like her, it might not be what she think it is.
Yeah.
It might be all these dudes want to fuck you.
People say that
out of the 10 dudes that done swiped on you, 2 of them might be serious about you.
Yeah.
So
And people say
if you
that
cute.
people say that they use different dating apps to determine how serious those people are on that app. Like women are disgusted at the fact that Bumble exists because it means that they typically have to put in the effort to approach a man. But of course you do fuck with Bumble. You're a man.
Right. I don't know anything about
they-
it, but
But I know a lot of women who
go
don't
ahead.
fuck with Bumble because of that fact.
For sure. It's women on Bumble who like got that type of shit in their bio. They're like, I'm not gonna message you, but if we match, hit me up on Instagram.
so I somehow feel like that when you in there, so I'm not in there, so this is my assumption. So when you are in there and then y'all do that, what is it like? You become a match or whatever? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel like chicks be in there on some like, I'm trying to catch, so then once y'all, because y'all can like exchange pictures and all that type of thing, right?
Depending on the app.
Depending on the app, yeah.
Text. Some of the apps don't let you exchange pictures until you exchange numbers and then go from there.
So I feel like some of it be low key. Yeah, you and your mic. I sometimes feel like some of it be like low key game, and I can definitely say some of it is loneliness, boredom, don't know what to do. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know.
Show you right
Out of that, I don't know.
It's definitely some boredom on there.
A lot of scamming and a little extra, whatever,
Niggas getting
and
backdoored, everything.
and I'm gonna say this because super quick. Like my neighbor, obviously I live with the whites, so my neighbor, this older white woman, and she's like, "Oh, I got this black guy," da, 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 da. And I'm trying to figure out why, because you are not to pardon your old. The lady said she gave the man $60,000. I would have been a man for the week to collect those funds, ma'am.
For sure.
And it was like, oh, he live here, oh, he live there. But long story short, the dude ended up kind of like telling her who he was. I bullshit you not. The man got like a little wife, whatever. Yeah, of course he's a foreigner. This lady said, I ain't putting him through school right now. He finally told the truth. And I'm paying his rent and his bills. I make sure he's groomed. But then you keep saying you don't have enough money to take care of yourself. What?
Shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers on.
I can't find one of them. I need to change my settings.
Me either. I'm trying to get a white man with a private plane, and I ain't got one yet.
You look. You gotta go where they be at. You gotta go to the country. You gotta go to the country club.
I know a black guy with a private Chrysler.
I don't want that shit. I got a fucking
But
private
dating
Charger
apps. It's a lot of unserious people on dating apps. You're just looking for attention wherever it comes.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of women, because for dating apps for men is kind of sort of like, you know,
I'm in charge. I don't feel
if I get these likes, but you know, of these 5 likes I get, who of these women just think I'm attractive? Who of these women actually want to talk to me?
Well,
so I look at that in this. Man, everybody out for pockets.
Speak for the women, cause
That's what I'm speaking for. I can't speak for
I'm gonna say
them.
majority of women, cause it is some
Not
niggas
them
out
all.
here. It's some niggas out here that want the pockets too.
True. But I think
I
a
know
lot
some.
of the, even this, I'm going to keep it a buck. Even for me, I'm pro-black. I'm always about my black queen, my king, and I'm a black queen, and I'm going like, I'm never derailing for that. If you too light-skinned, you're not going to make the cut. Don't worry about it. So if you lighter than me, you're done. We can laugh all day, but we going to laugh. It's over for you. So when it comes to like,
Y'all like no medium rare niggas.
man, listen.
nah,
It's over for you. But I say this all the time. Man, listen. Slide by me with some private plane money. You gonna dump me because I'm gonna be like, hey, I need to go to the landing jet on 91st. Because I gotta go pick up my family. What? Every other week I'm flying her. And I'm picking up friends. Hey, what y'all doing?
Fly
We're
that
going
bit
on break.
Fly that bit to Wisconsin
Man.
and back.
Insane.
Bentley said that it's okay for us to go hang out. Everything on me, don't get no bags and take off. I'm gonna pay for that too. Meet me at the landing strip. We out of here for the week. Where you want to go? Of course,
Zay, can I
Costa
ask a
Rica,
question?
anywhere. Let's go.
Can I ask a question that might deviate from? So, what's one petty thing that you ain't budging on in the dating scene? I feel like you said light skins. I feel like
That's a lot, but I ain't gonna lie. You see this little brown paper baggish little shit I got going?
Yeah.
If you is a sliver, I don't even lie. If you my color, don't even worry about
You
it.
paper bag testing niggas?
No. I'm paper bag testing me because they done it to me. I am not paper bagging no one. I'm just telling you that if you a shade darker, lighter, my shade, baby, keep going. Don't even worry about it. All that little mixed shit, keep going. Don't even worry about it.
She don't want a nigga with. She don't want a nigga with a 2C hair curl.
It had a little curls. Keep going.
Nigga
Curls for the girls.
Nigga
Come
said
on, baby.
she said 4C all the way. My nigga.
Hey, I ain't take it that far, but yeah. If your hair my texture, I don't want you. Your eyes green,
You can't control
I
that.
don't want you. That mean you lighter than me.
There's some dark niggas with green eyes.
I don't.
Some dark niggas with good hair too.
Yeah, you better be a darky.
Darky is crazy.
I don't want it.
You got some petty stuff that you really don't really budge on.
Not that I don't really budge on, but I do look at shit like I'm gonna look at you up and down. And the first thing I'm gonna look at is what you got on your feet. Like you cute for real, but like if I'm like
That's
if
a
I
woman's
if I see your forces beat the shit, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, you know, like.
see, like I, as a person that likes shoes.
A sneakerhead?
Yeah, I like shoes. So like if I see how you take care of your shoes,
I look past it.
then you know that's
That's your
gonna
friend zone, man.
in my mind that's indicative of how you take care of other shit. In my
But you
mind,
know what's crazy? That's how women like, we go from the bottom to the top. The first thing I'm gonna look at is your feet. Now, I have understanding for it. Them your work boots, cool. You got you going out.
I mean everybody got a beater shoe, like some shit that they just put on and don't really give a shit about. But if all your shoes look like that,
Easy pass.
Yes.
I agree.
Like, you shouldn't be out there fishing in no goddamn white forces.
And that's one of the things I look past. Now, one of the things I will budge on when it comes to, let's just say sexually, if her head ain't good, I can deal with it.
Can you?
Yes.
Wait, so what you gonna
I mean,
help her
but
make it better?
the box can't be trash too now.
You know, a lot of people say you either got either or.
That's a lie.
That's crap.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
That's straight cap.
I don't agree.
And I done counted both ways. I done counted a bit with some good head and some good box. But I counted a bit with some bad head and some bad box. I'm like, damn, double homicide.
I think it could be a toss up, but I know for a fact that's a lie.
But I can budge on, like,
Nah.
let's just say if the head ain't good, cool.
What's not good on a scale of 10? Like under a 6?
What
Yeah,
does under
under
a
a
6
6.
look like? Wait, what does an under a 6 look like?
I think it's dependent on what your preference.
Like if she fuck around and bite it by accident one time.
No. That's
So
that's a no-no.
wait. So how did you get there though?
I don't know.
So I'm gonna say this. I think that you can really make it there though, like, cause it's like you want. It's like one of those like a chick can be like taking you down there, suck it, whatever, and then just kind of be like, some bitches jaws be weak, bro, and it'd be like at the end they be like,
That ain't.
take it.
That's
so they
on
don't
you.
move back far enough.
That's on you.
But I'm just saying that
She
these
should
are
want to suck
possible.
dick more than she want to breathe.
But I'm gonna say this: it depends. Fuck the air.
Yes.
So, but I'm gonna say this: it depends on the person because some people like to suck dick. They get off on that. Like, I'm gonna take you down through there. I'm one, but some people just do it like, okay, this is what he wanted, so I'm gonna go ahead and. So I think it look different.
One thing that I don't like is hyper independence. Like when I'm
For a
courting,
woman?
yes, when I'm courting somebody and I'm like doing chivalrous shit, and she goes out of her way to tell me that she don't need me to do
I
this
need y'all
thing.
to do this.
Get out. Get
Beat
out.
it.
I can agree with you on that wholeheartedly.
Because of course, as a grown fucking adult, I know that you don't need me to do this thing. But
I was raised right.
right, I was raised
Okay,
right.
so wait,
I was
quick
raised
question.
right, and then I don't want to gamble on the fact that you might be on my dick about this if I don't do it.
Later on. Okay, so is this like you want your chivalry shit out the door?
Yes,
Okay.
that's
Yours.
that's just a part of
Yeah,
being
for sure.
That's just a part of being
I mean,
raised
but
right.
that's southern too. Like I know you ain't from down
Southern my
here.
ass listen.
But a
son.
I mean, it might be some southern.
No,
niggas
no.
out
Yeah, they don't
I'm
even
gonna
make
tell you-
they don't even make eye contact up there in North when they walking past motherfuckers. They
Fuck
just
you. We
keep
got-
that shit. They just keep that shit pushing.
No, I ain't gonna even. I'm not even gonna hold you. Now, a nigga probably ain't gonna open the door for me, but I don't never want for nothing. My husband was like that. My husband died. I bullshit you not. Man, I hadn't been to like nothing, like no Targets, Walgreens, like no tissue, so nothing. Oh God, for a whole year. My husband was top tier now, but I don't mess with niggas that was top tier.
Like it's so bad. Chivalry is so bad to a point where if a woman sees you being chivalrous to your woman, she'll feel like she got you trained.
Not everyone, because I don't feel like
That's
that.
some old bitches say.
I don't feel like that. Because,
Doing the shit I'm supposed to do as a man for you in the chivalrous realm is me being trained by you? No.
So this is my lens on it, and I say this all the time. If I got a relationship tomorrow, man, listen, I'm not even finna think for myself. I'm damn near gonna walk in traffic if you don't grab my arm. I'm not doing nothing.
That's
I'm
crazy
not doing
because
nothing.
that's what I want. I want
I
you
need you
to.
to do everything.
Same shit.
And
I
I'm
want
not
you to
even
be on
gonna-
the edge of a cliff, and if I don't save you,
I'm
you
walking
gonna
right
die.
off on you.
That's what I need.
Listen, I'm falling off like
Because that show me that you trust me.
If I'm with you,
Because I should.
if I'm with you,
Yeah.
you don't need to be thinking for yourself.
for real. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna
Turn your
think for
brain
myself.
off.
Tell your brain.
Man,
That's something else. Like random motherfuckers do not know how to just be in neutral mentally.
Some do, and I think some don't. And I say this because of this.
Motherfuckers just do not know how to vibe.
Like, and I can say, like, I can be very independent. Man, I got 8 brothers. I do everything myself.
And that's
I'm
great.
in this state by myself. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm a crybaby and a spoiled brat, but in the same breath, I'm a gangster if I have to be. But I didn't sign up for that. Man, listen, I called my brother and had my brother come. We came down. I'm from Wisconsin, so we came down from home. Man, my brother, I made him. I'm a twin.
Like,
my twin followed all the way down here. You know what that man came down here for? To drag a goddamn Christmas tree from my storage room to the living room.
Like, if I had to tell you to stop touching my goddamn door in my car, we're gonna have a problem.
Man, listen, sir.
Like,
and I bullshit you not. I just told this dude trying to talk to me. I said, man, listen, boss. Ain't nothing we could do because if you're gonna be my man, I can't even think for myself.
If you with me, you don't have no reason to be touching no doors.
I might be able to pick a meal.
You ain't taking no trash out. Like, I'll pick your meal for you if I feel like I'm that confident.
I mean, you know how.
Like, if we go out, I'll be like, she'll have. If we go out, I'll be like, she'll have this.
If you know me, I'm not gonna say a word. Fish. No, we don't do that. But if you know me,
yeah, I can order for you.
She gonna eat that, and I'm not gonna say one word.
Shit, I've definitely went 3 for 3 on the appetizer, the drink, and the entree, nigga. Like,
and if anything wrong, you get anything wrong, I might be like, no, I want some asparagus.
Nah,
we're gonna leave right there.
I went 3-0.
So I definitely agree. I think some people can just be overly, like, I think that I can because I tell a person that I could take care of myself, but that's not what I'm on.
Right, you should be able to take care.
I'm not doing that.
As a human adult, as an adult human being, you should be able to take care of yourself. Absolutely. But I don't need you to tell me that you could take care of yourself all the time.
I'm not telling you because I don't plan on doing it.
Because I know you can take care of yourself. You're an adult.
Man, listen, can you take these shoes off my feet? Because I didn't sign up for that either. Like,
so to reel it back in, going back to dating and dating apps.
People just gotta like who likes
and
them, bro.
Ruining the male psyche.
But no one knows how.
I have a video.
Mm-hmm.
And I want y'all's opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
Where you be finding these videos?
America, 1 in 3 males under the age of 30 has not had sex in the last 12 months. And I find people hear the term sex and their mind goes different places. I think of it as the key step to an elemental foundation of any society, and that is relationship. So in the US, what's happened with online dating is it's amazing for the top 10% of attractiveness of men. It's okay for the top half. It is a disaster for the bottom half. And when I say attractiveness, I mean by very crude metrics. So if your Tinder profile, I went to MIT, I just started at KKR, and my Rolex accidentally is visible in my profile picture, and I'm geolocated living in Manhattan or living in Beverly Hills, you're going to get a massive amount of attention. The bottom half, who are not able to express anything other than wealth, which they may not have, are totally shut out of the market. And the knock-on effect here is that we're producing too many of what is the most dangerous person in the world, and that is a young, broken, alone man. When you hear about mass shooters in the U.S., you know who they are before you know who they are. So we are producing an enormous cohort of economically and emotionally non-viable men.
That's actually pretty interesting because that is totally true. Like you have this group of men that don't get, approval through these apps because, of their status or just their physical appearance. And I think it may be just most men that are on dating apps. Like, I think that those percentages he gave, yeah, you got the top 10, but you might got the top, fucking 30 that, it's okay for. And then that other 60 is just niggas who just don't really get it.
Okay, so what about the men, like he said, like have a Rolex in their picture? Man, that was his guys. So
that was the top 10 though. But if you just on there swiping, you don't know whose it is.
True.
All you know is it's just a nigga with a Rolex on.
But I agree.
An attractive person with money.
Yeah.
But that go both ways.
We ain't talking about both ways.
No. That doesn't go both ways because the bad bitch at McDonald's gonna get a swipe.
For sure.
Okay, so no, yeah. But you think
women don't have to project wealth on these apps. They just got to be cute.
See, I'm not on there, so that may be true. I mean, I guess if you show an ass cheek, you got it. I don't know.
You don't even have to show an ass cheek. You just have to be attractive. You got to
be a woman.
You have to be a woman.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm not on there, so I can't say. But then, like, I look at myself, so I'd be like, what would it look like if I got on there?
Your shit will blow up tonight.
You think so?
Facts. You're a woman.
I don't know.
A black woman.
If you make a profile right now,
you'll have 15 hits before we leave tonight.
Yes.
Think so? I don't know, because for me, I know I'm very plain. So
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. What app we doing?
We can take
Whatever you want.
the most popular.
fuck, I don't get a
the
whatever.
most
I'm
popular
not on there.
one. The most popular one is Tinder. The one that's on the rise is Hinge.
Okay, so
Tinder.
I'm gonna let y'all
Yeah.
decide.
Tinder.
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 Okay.
Tinder.
This is bullshit.
So we're gonna take a little break while she set it up.
Bet.
So was that y'all was that it on y'all's opinions on the video?
Yeah.
Okay. So do y'all agree with the idea that most men today, we're gonna say in the 18 to 35, the niggas who own these apps and shit, and the niggas who came up between 97 and 2000, what, 5 is niggas that's 18 now?
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Yes. Yeah.
go 2000.
Talking Mike.
Let's go 2000 and
Yeah. If you're born in 2005, you're 18 now. So.
Yeah.
no, but we're gonna go. Let's do better. Let's go 2002
Okay, so from 97
21.
and make
to,
it 21.
to 2002, would you say that group of men across race are mostly like the socially awkward type men, the shy niggas, the niggas who not go getters, the niggas who not gonna jump out there and pursue a woman, that type of shit?
No,
I'm gonna say no as well, because it's I feel like it's a lot of people that fall in that range, but for the whole group from 21 to 34 or whatever,
I'm gonna tell you.
you got
no.
it's I feel like it's a
really,
balance.
it's really like 20. It's really like 21 and 26.
So I'm gonna let
That-
you get
that
yours
year,
out,
like-
and then
I feel like it's a balance between the ones that social awkward but if I had to
The
put a percentage
outcasts.
on it, it might be. I ain't gonna say might be. If I had to put a percentage on it, I would go 60-40, but the 60 would be socially awkward because I ain't gonna say us, but a lot of men don't grow up with father figures in their lives. They ain't got no fucking riz or game or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be socially awkward when it comes to women because you don't know how to communicate with a woman on the dating or courting level.
Yeah, you don't have those reps.
Yeah, so
Like not even
disagree.
like even going through high school, you ain't talk to no girls.
I disagree.
I don't know. It might be.
But you finish setting up their profile, and then
I think that-
you're gonna get distracted.
I think that the generation of people you're talking about are people who, you know, those memes when they say when you listen to the villain and realize that he actually making sense.
Yeah.
The group of people that you're talking about are people that take that seriously. Like,
Depending on the movie, I'm that type of guy.
Yeah, don't put
and,
your
and I think that that's fine, you know, to
Yeah.
understand the methodology of why an antagonist is that person.
Yeah.
But I think that at the end of the day, you have to understand that the way that they're going about it is the
Is
is
what
the
makes
thing
them the
is the thing that makes them the antagonist.
Yeah.
Not the reason.
Yeah.
You're going about it as they're going about it, which is a problem. Like I think that group of people.
When you were born, oh my god.
No, why?
I think that age range is was the most susceptible to the red pill movement. They were very susceptible to that red pill movement because they're growing up. They just 21, and they might be 25. So you have to understand that, you know, this is a group of people who are trying to continuously find themselves, and a majority of them probably haven't had a physical relationship with a woman ever. Well, not even a majority, but a strong percentage of them haven't had a relationship with a woman in any way
Yeah. Outside of their mom.
outside of their moms.
Yeah.
So, and their mom ain't teaching them how to talk to women
For sure.
because they're their mom's man.
For sure.
Not all.
Of course not
Of course,
all.
we're not talking about.
Of course not all. But
ma'am.
of course not all, but you know, if you are in that type of household, your mom gonna hang on to you as long as she can, and that's gonna be at the risk of you having actual relationships with other women. So you in that age range between 18 and 21 were deprived of, the ability to interact with women on that type of level. Meaning that you don't know how to get bitches. You don't even know what they like. You don't even know how to, talk to them.
Yeah.
You can't even finesse the Zodiac.
I can't finesse Zodiac no way because I'm a Cancer.
That's nice.
And people look down on Cancers.
People look down on Libras, but I don't really have to finesse the Zodiac. But if you get that, what's your moon? Yeah.
Nah, anytime I hear a motherfucker say, "What's your Zodiac?" I be like, "This bitch."
Exactly. Exactly. If she got rocks falling out of her shirt and shit.
Man, listen. Yeah, I'm a rising Gemini Sagittarius moon. Hey, shut the fuck up. When is your birthday? I don't care nothing about none of that other shit. I don't care about what planet is in what position.
Yeah, I don't care that
your birthday.
I don't care that Mercury is in Gatorade.
Me neither.
Jupiter is in the microwave. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a Doug Dimmadang. So the guys that we were talking about before this break, the socially
fellas.
awkward, the outcasts of male society and of society in general. What can they do to put themselves in better position to get that female interaction that they want / need?
So first, I look at this. They may be socially awkward, but not to everyone. And I know you know what I mean. It's only certain people that I think it's like women that's real superficial that look at it in that lens. But then I'm a person that I'm always on the out. So I'm always an outsider, especially being here. So like everybody that I rock with, they like, oh, they different. They awkward. Down. And I'm like, no, you just didn't give them a chance to see who they are. So I look at that lens different.
Most niggas are very different depending on who they're comfortable with. As a person who don't usually talk a lot, when I get comfortable, I can run my goddamn mouth.
For sure, you're right on.
Fuck you.
Y'all ain't shit.
That's a compliment. You been on my podcast and you be talking your shit. I fuck with it.
I've been knowing you since 9th grade, nigga. And you ain't stopped talking since 9th grade.
That's not true, but
You right.
But there's some motherfuckers you fuck
but
with.
right, these are motherfuckers that I fuck with that I could talk my shit with. But to answer your question, I think that niggas just gotta go out there and get them reps. You gotta strike out. Like
Gotta holler to the left.
you gotta
It's the one with the light on.
you gotta strike out.
Leave that door open. Leave that door open. You go in that bedroom. It's nasty. it's clothes everywhere.
You gotta put yourself in
That's why there's
position.
paddle on the door handle.
You gotta put yourself in position to, get the practice that you need in order to be able to interact. Like I said, you gotta go out there and you gotta go strike out.
Right.
So, cause if you don't, you'll never learn how to do this thing that you're trying to do. Now, it'll help if you got a wingman for sure. That if a wingman that knows how to do it,
Yeah. They can throw you the alley.
that could throw you the alley.
Yeah.
But if you going out there cold by yourself,
yeah. I've never ever in my life been the type of nigga to just like go get bitches.
me neither.
Just be out and walk up to a chick and start rapping.
Yeah, no.
That ain't never been my thing. The only time I get some type of interaction is if they interact with me. But they interaction with me is normally like I'm out with a group, but I'm the quiet nigga. I'm the quiet nigga, but I guess I'm kind of cute to them. So then they start talking to me or some, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. That shit, that just going up hollering at motherfuckers.
Nah.
I ain't got it.
Yeah.
It's-
I don't
Whatever that
have it
shit
either.
is, I ain't got it.
I don't have it either. And a lot of women don't even want to be approachable in that fashion. Like they don't even want to be looked like you could walk up to me and try to rap with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because like the look contradicts what they actually want.
Right. They want you to rap with them,
Yeah, they do.
but they want you to overcome that look on their face, that get the fuck away from me look.
That's when they be like, you motherfucker need, they like motherfuckers with confidence.
I consider myself like a mid-level shooter. Like for real.
Like
'cause
a Cal Corp, not Cal Corp. What's the
Cal
like a Dirk?
Like a mid range, or like you talking about where
When
you
I
like
say
to
mid-level,
you talking about where you like to shoot from, or your
What's
percentage?
that nigga that played for the Cavs?
Tendencies. I'm gonna say that.
The nigga,
Okay.
the nigga from Jackson that played for the Cavs.
Malik?
Mo Williams.
No, he a newer nigga.
Oh,
He was on the team when they won the championship.
Don't know.
He might not be from Jackson. He from Mississippi.
I don't know.
Bald nigga.
I don't know. But pretty much what I'm saying
didn't
is
LeBron
like,
get Mo a
how
championship?
both y'all said y'all wouldn't
Maybe.
shoot at a chick in public, or just it ain't in y'all.
Yeah, that's not in my bag.
Yeah, that's partially in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not opposed to walking up to a random chick and
You're not gonna
shooting my
drive.
shot.
You're not gonna drive straight to the basket. You might post up a little
I
bit,
call for a screen.
little elbow, little elbow jumper.
Yeah, but it's
Little pick and pop.
yeah, like one of my little go-to lines is like, I feel like I know you from somewhere.
I ain't
And then just
never.
go from there.
That sound like a 90s early. No, 90s is Zodiac.
But it's like,
Early 2000s.
But
that
some
seemed
women-
I know you from somewhere.
Guess what? They got
If it worked though, it worked.
It works because it's like I don't feel like I know you. I feel like it just go from there.
but to the men that we're talking about that don't have this experience, you might as well be asking them to make a layup from the half court line.
For sure.
Yeah,
But I don't know, but on
Yeah,
that line,
Palmer
they
is
be
crazy.
like, "Yo, you were from where?"
yeah,
Yeah.
And it depends on how they react, how I proceed, because
Yeah.
it could be a shot or it could be a pump
Let's see,
fake.
it'll be some dumb shit like you saying, I know you from somewhere, and then you take it to like some realistic, like, oh, we went to the same school, blah, blah, blah. And the nigga who don't got that experience, she be like, well, from where? And you be like, my dreams.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, but listen, it's all about delivery.
It's about delivery, but
Because
you said she
that
just
shit
laughed.
can work.
You said she just laughed.
Yeah, that
It's
shit
about
can work.
delivery.
That shit'll
It's
work on
about
her.
delivery.
That shit'll work on you.
But
Huh?
And
we
I've
talking
had-
about
I've used that line before.
We talking about likelihood of that shit.
I've
of that
used that
shit
line
working.
before.
That shit'll work
Okay.
out.
My dream.
Okay.
No, I'm finna tell you exactly. I can't remember the chick, whatever, but I don't know. It might have been from a dream or something, and I say it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Now see
What?
that delivery is different
Yeah.
than how I said it.
yeah,
How you said it would probably work. How I said it, she's like, make your goofy ass out of here, nigga.
No, you know what? No, because one thing about a woman, like a motherfucker like to be funny. Like they like a person that's funny, and then you gotta know. Well, you know me. You know I think everything.
Oh, you could be an ugly. You could be an ugly
You
nigga.
think everything
And if
funny
you-
until shit ain't funny.
Oh God, because I am goofball Jamal.
You could
hear
be
me?
an ugly nigga, but if you're funny, you got
You-
points.
No, you funny and you ugly.
Yeah, so you
That's all
got
it is.
points,
I want
but
your ass.
your
It's
point,
just
your
funny.
points ain't going to shit for real.
I'm giving you be funny and you ugly. I'd be like, dog,
Like
dude was cool as a motherfucker. He was funny.
People think Meek Mill is like a ugly nigga, right?
He is.
If Meek Mill was a funny nigga, I don't know Meek Mill obviously,
He'd be
but
funny Marco.
like if a nigga,
I don't do my mans now. He's from my city. Hey. But look, Meek Mill could be. Let's say Meek Mill was a funny nigga. Then we can't do nothing but slap thighs, crack jokes, and go out to eat.
Yeah.
I'm dropping you off once I'm going home. Matter of
Yeah,
fact,
you
I'm
try-
driving my own car.
nigga
See
say
you
he be
next
funny.
time. Don't be doing my
Shout
brother.
out to Funny Marco.
Shout out to Funny Marco.
fuck
I
with
love
Funny
you, bro.
Marco.
I ain't gonna let these niggas
I'm gonna
take
say
me
this
down.
to reel it back in. These men, right, that he talked about in the video, the outcasts, the niggas who turn into the school shooters and the mass shooters and all that bullshit. Is there anything that society can do to help these type of guys?
no.
No, they not even. They don't look like us. So how do they fix that?
But the reason I
What
said
you, we said
no,
they don't look like us. What you mean?
Like you saying mass shooters and all that. How many of them?
I think he's just talking about socially awkward guys in general.
Just the people, regardless of race, the people who are the outcasts of society.
I just feel like if you make them feel welcome, and I think that me personally, I think that it should be someone to always welcome somebody, because I'm gonna keep it on 100. And correct me if I'm wrong. Everybody need a hug or a friend, even if it's small or however, whatever.
In the dating app scene, what does that look like?
For me,
We gotta ask
For-
women. We gotta
for
ask.
them.
We gotta
For
ask
society.
women.
Can I answer that?
Go ahead.
for
All y'all can answer it, nigga.
This what I think. I feel like society actually already have done things to help socially awkward people in general, because right now it's damn near almost the norm to be a weird nigga.
I agree.
But 20 years ago,
I hate that shit. It's
like everybody into anime and shit.
Niggas fake weird.
Right. As a
We talked about that shit
clout.
before on the show.
As a-
As
Niggas
clout
fake
to get
weird.
their way because
Right.
a
As
person
a-
gonna give into it.
So society
as a nigga
already
that was
has
watching-
put things in place for us nigga. When I say us, like, cause I'm not an anime nigga, but I'm a weird nigga.
Right, but as a
But
nigga,
see-
as a nigga that was watching anime in 2003, like it's different because like it's a difference between anime niggas and niggas that like anime.
Facts.
I ain't an anime nigga. I'm a nigga that like anime.
I've
But-
never watched
but-
it or indulged in it, but I know I have some weird ways. I know I'm
But look,
different.
so well, you go ahead.
The
'cause
the point I was making to that is them niggas have to be able to put themselves in different scenarios. Women on those dating apps need to get a real grip of fucking reality, that their looks aren't going to get them everywhere that they need to go or that they want to go. Because I know some beautiful women that aren't doing a goddamn thing with their life because they thought that being pretty was going to get them where they needed to go.
So check the move. I tell people this all the time. Yeah,
I'm
cute
thinking
get
of one,
old.
but I ain't gonna say who it is.
And then people are offended because I'm like, oh, you think you Michael Jackson bad, baby? Cute get old. Then what?
So
It does.
I'm on these different apps, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of times I come across beautiful women, right?
Question.
Define beautiful for me.
No. That ain't the question. Are you single?
Yes.
Okay, this you newly single.
I'm 3 months single. No, 4 months single.
Oh, in nigga terms, you newly single.
Okay.
What's your single?
But
What's your single? 3 months, 4 months, last year,
Look.
this year?
I'm on these apps, right?
I'll tell you after the cameras go.
I'm on these apps, and I see beautiful women. I'm talking about 8s and 9s and up. Profile be the two things that 10, 20 years ago that made niggas weird was anime and video games. Nowadays, in all these profiles, you see anime girl, gamer girl, Harry Potter, whatever. All the shit that
made
was
niggas
weird
is cool now.
years ago. This the shit that they into, right? Cool. But them same women, if you not the stereotypical attractive nigga, they still not gonna swipe on you.
They anime
Most of
bitches
them.
and they want you to look like the Goku.
Yeah.
But
They want you to look like Goku.
but have anyone ever stopped to think that some of that
Or
shit
Sasuke.
like
They
game?
want you to look like fucking Sashomaru from Inuyasha.
Sasuke.
For sure.
All the bitches
These
love
motherfuckers
Sasuke.
don't-
But they want you to be interested in those things. They want you to be interested in those things, but they still want you to look. But
Looks apart?
they still want you to look like a nigga
That ain't interested in
right.
that shit.
I'm gonna tell you what they want.
Like you got to look like a nigga that got a Hellcat, wear J's and shit like that.
I'm gonna tell you what they want. They don't want you to be interested in that shit. They want the niggas who are interested to swipe on their ass so they can get that
clout.
traction, that clout.
But that's why I
But
said
as they go through the likes or whatever, they not picking the niggas who really into that shit. If the niggas who promote that they into that shit.
But that's why I said is that game.
Yeah.
That's why.
Is it?
Yes.
I really think it's game. Like women, some women.
You're finessing. That's not game.
It
You're
is.
lying.
Finesse
It is
is
because
game.
guess what? You gave me the finessing the game is the same because guess what? You gave me the like. I'm gonna give you a good example. Y'all see me right here, and I got a person that can vouch for it. I am a very relaxed. I always want to say watered down type of girl. Like if you see me the other day, you're gonna see me in some fresh sneakers, whatever, some jeans, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna do too much. I have heels. I do it when I feel like it, but it's not often. Look at me right now. I have 2 braids. Like I don't do none of the weed. These
All the bow wow.
lashes. These lashes is like a Thanksgiving thing. I am very plain Jane. And I think I get looked over a lot for being plain.
Nah, nigga, check them Tinder likes right now.
Oh yeah. So we
Hey,
do a
yo,
Tinder update.
so I think I get looked over.
I
a
took
lot.
it.
We gonna go to our first sponsor. These Tinder likes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Type shit.
Damn.
Hold on.
It's been how many minutes?
It ain't been
Hold
long.
on.
It ain't been long.
She got It say 4 likes already.
It's been how many minutes when we set that up?
It ain't been long. It ain't been long.
Yeah,
You got 4 already.
Okay.
yeah.
But you wouldn't know who
That's
liked
about
you
a,
until.
yeah. That's about a
Yeah,
like.
Like, right
you
there,
gotta
you got
get
4.
the Tinder gold for that one.
That's about a like every 5 minutes.
For sure.
Yeah, you got these 4 people
That's on you. Hard.
So then, like,
Bricked up.
Shut up.
But you wouldn't know they like you until you swiped on them.
All right, so let's
See what I'm saying?
all right,
He
so
ain't
let's
got a private plan. I might not want.
so
him,
let's
but
close it out.
I
Let's
guess a theory.
close it out. Cause I'm finna ask my next question. And then I'm finna go to our next question, and then I'm finna go to our next real actual like side sponsor thing. And I think I know the answer because we already kind of discussed it, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Why do these type of stats, these type of situations, these demographics, they only affect men? Why not? Why do they only affect men and not women?
Which is demographic?
The people who are looked over, the people who are left out, the people who go out and do all this crazy shit because they don't feel valued or loved or whatever.
I think they get looked. I feel like. I'm gonna say this. I think they get looked over too. It's just probably not as much.
I'm saying they definitely do, but I'm talking about the motherfuckers who get looked over so much that it drives them to that extra length.
What
That
you
extra
mean, like
that
you
extra
do the
point.
mo- But listen,
I've never heard of a female mass shooter. I'm sure it is some.
It is,
but I've never heard
of
one.
why you never heard of it.
Yeah, I've never
Because a woman is like, that don't look good, and then I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Probably like most women don't know how to, like, they don't know how to put a gun, load a gun, get it together, this and that. Like, a lot of women don't know how to put a high power rifle together. I mean, not me, but a lot of people do. And then once they be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. See, you gotta think about this. A woman, we think way more than you guys do. So I could be like, man, I'm finna go shoot this motherfucker up. I feel how I feel, right? But then, like, my morale, my conscience, you gotta think, we are thinking women. What you mean? Because you gotta think about this. Men move off actions. Women move off emotions. But we are thinkers. That overthinking, like, concept is a woman. And I can only say it from me being from experience. Man, I calculate every step I take. And 90% of women does. And I'm gonna say I have 5 sisters. Can't nobody tell me I'm wrong.
But you know what's the difference between you
The only
and
fuck
the
up
people
is
that we talking about?
if they go fuck. That's the only fuck up.
With women, right? No matter how ugly a woman is, how broke a woman is, how crazy a woman is, whatever it is, whatever her thing is that's a negative. We just talking about on the apps. She gonna get some swipes.
But you gotta check this out.
She gonna get some swipes. It may not be the niggas that she want, but she gonna get some swipes.
You know why?
Because she's a woman.
No,
because
I'm a woman, and guess what? I was born with something you want. It don't matter how you look at it. One thing I know about a man will screw a woman with a paper bag.
So thank you for helping my point. You gonna get even if it's just a little bit of attention, you still gonna get that attention.
You don't think
men will get looked over and looked over and looked over and looked over, and then the motherfuckers that do that may swipe on them, swipe right on them, be the motherfuckers they don't want.
But what
so
made you think
you
that?
Still feeling left out and overlooked and all that shit.
But women still feeling a burn too. What made you think that because a woman had gotten that? What made you think that because a woman had caught those little likes, that's not nothing that they will want, that didn't take a blow on their self-esteem?
I ain't say it didn't.
I'm just saying.
A woman would delete a picture on Instagram because it didn't get the number of likes that she wanted.
But listen, here's another difference. And I'm glad you said theory. Here's my theory. But this is the difference between women and men on these apps. Men, we want certain likes from certain types of women.
The bitch we posting for
Women
we ain't
just
posting
want the like.
We ain't posting for
all the
We ain't posting for everybody on the app.
We ain't posting for 1,000 likes. We want the bitch that we're looking at to see us.
Yeah. We want the woman or the type of woman that we looking at to like us. Women will post some shit
for the likes.
For everybody.
I need
to
10,
like it.
I need 10,000.
I don't care who come across this bitch. I want you to like it. So them 4 likes that she got, it could be from the worst, the low downest, ugliest, whatever niggas, but she got 4 likes. If we got 4 likes, but it's the total opposite of the type of chick that we want, we like, man, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this?
If my girl don't like it, I'm deleting it.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, your girl follow you?
Hell yeah. If it take her too long to see it, I'm deleting it. If I put that motherfucker up and it's been 16 hours and she ain't seen it,
Another bottle.
if it's been 16
Y'all
hours,
breaking shit?
Nah, the headphones just fell. But if it's been 16 hours and she ain't seen that shit, I'm deleting it.
So you over there breaking shit again? Jones, you got an opinion, man. You look like you got something you look like you got something you want to say.
I'm Gucci.
So I tell you what, brother.
We transitioning?
We finna transition. Do you have any final thoughts on this?
I definitely smell that tequila.
You know where I gotta be.
Outside of
Delay at 30 minutes.
It's still at 4.
outside of the dating apps and the general, I guess, dating space, it seems to be a lot more broken men than women.
No.
Out in this world. So you disagree?
I absolutely disagree.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you the point of view why, because I know you waiting on that. So listen, let me explain something. Like, you think like, oh, I can take care of myself, or all that like rowdy rah that come from a woman. Some of that be like the wrong that you had done, a man had done, and it
What do you consider to be what do you consider to be a broken person?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you this. Okay, so if me and you together, you cheated on me. Now, I'm gonna give my perspective as a woman, not myself, and I'm gonna give my perspective as me, as a woman with a bunch of brothers and been a gangster. So I'm gonna say this. I think that as a woman, like when a man cheat for real, we be a different kind of broken because
you can take this juice and milk back.
You have your milk. But in our mind,
I'm from out west.
we like kind of replay that. In our mind, we have seen y'all fuck this person. And in our mind, we think like you really like them. We didn't matter, this and this and that. That's a different kind of broken. Y'all think like, oh, she mad. We hurt her feelings, da-da-da-da. No, we have a whole different scenario played in our mind. And every time we think of it, like we just see you fucking them and just treating them way better than us. I bullshit you know. But that's
kind of how we see it too, though.
As a non-cheater, that's fucking
Black men don't
hilarious.
cheat. I'm serious.
As a non-cheater, that's hilarious only because I can see the point of view.
As a non-cheater
But
who's
wait,
been cheated
though.
on.
Yeah,
But
as
wait.
a non-cheater who's been cheated on.
But wait, it gets worse. Because for us, we are like, why did he like her? What does she have I don't have? Am I not smart enough? Am I not pretty enough? Am I not tall enough, light enough, dark enough, skinny enough, this, that? Like, is my hair not
tall are
long
you?
enough? We go through,
How tall are you?
I am 5 feet even. So we have all these things that go on in our head that's like, what made this bitch outbeat me? Now for me, and this is just a woman in general, I have been there.
Can I tell you a secret?
No, because I'm
Can you
finna,
not
wait.
Interrupt, motherfuckers. God damn.
Motherfucker. So for myself, I have 8 brothers. When my brothers passed, I have 8 brothers. And really all I deal with, me and my best friends are guys, blah, blah, blah. So for me, what I have learned over the years, even from my husband, I learned the fuck is a fuck. A nigga will fuck a bitch with a brown paper bag over their head. They don't care. But a lot of women hasn't gotten there, so they don't really know that.
Damn, they'll fuck a Saints fan?
Relax.
I'm a Saints fan.
Oh,
Die hard.
Look, and you know I'm not. I'm a Packers. So shit, yeah, if his ass off enough, then the fuck
yeah,
you.
you not winning shit.
If they we through this year. But
Well, I am a Ducks fan, and we are in the final Pac-12 championship
Shout out big
of history.
The O.
Big quack.
big quack, I won't take it from you. So then I think that it's different. Like for real.
Yeah,
like
shout
we
out
go through all
to
those
Juicy
those
Milk.
things. Shout out to weird ass Juicy Milk.
Yeah, that shit. It
definitely-
is weird.
It's definitely weird.
A lot of niggas cheat out of sheer availability.
Elaborate on that for me.
I can if you want me to elaborate. So, when it comes to the chances that a man actually gets to have sex with a woman,
It's much more limited than a woman's.
pretty much. So, right now, you can go fuck somebody.
All you gotta do is make a call.
With me, I might have to put in a little effort depending on the woman.
But you
fuck.
might not. You may not.
I said depending on the woman.
Okay.
8 times out of 10, I'm gonna have to put in a little effort. 0 times out of 10, you gonna have to put in some effort.
But guess what the difference
You got
is?
4 likes in like 5 minutes.
Fuck you. We fuck on like emotion and all those things. Y'all fuck on ego.
Yes, y'all like niggas. We trying to fuck.
I don't
Basically.
even know. It's not even that we like the nigga. It's that the nigga
No,
gave
y'all
us.
like the nigga.
No, you like the nigga.
Y'all like the nigga.
No, he gave me a little more than you did.
Right.
You like the
And
nigga.
then you started
A
liking
nigga
him.
wooed you. No. The nigga might have wooed her a little
You
more.
may
than you.
love me, but
you like
But
the
the
nigga.
nigga, guess why?
You like.
Guess
You
why,
said
though?
guess why, which
Because
means
you stopped warming.
Yes, you like
No.
the nigga.
I don't think
You
Stop
said
warning
guess
me.
why, which means guess why I like this nigga.
I don't think
Because
you
you stopped
like the
warning me.
nigga.
I don't think
matter.
I don't think you'll fuck
the
anybody
reason don't
that
matter.
you can.
The fact is
I don't think
you
it's
like
that
the
you
nigga.
I
know.
don't think
Because
you'll.
no.
I don't
Alright.
think you'll fuck
Don't worry
anybody.
about it.
I don't.
I don't know shit about getting cheated
I
on.
don't think you'll fuck anybody that you don't think is gonna be able to replace me.
Can I ask them?
They don't.
Can I
That's what I'm
ask a
saying.
question?
We don't. We do it because the person may have wooed me more than you.
Did
You
your
even-
last girl cheat on you?
No,
I hope not.
Oh, okay. I
But
just
Did yours?
I hope not.
Did yours?
no.
I'll say this.
Hell
I'll
no.
say this. There was a point where I suspected that she might have been, but I don't think she did.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so before your relationship, did yours?
I've been cheated on, but not my last.
So for me, I was married. Man, listen, I was cheated on so many times. Man, I got dog walked by that man. But I still stayed with my husband. I'm going to say to the point of this. I bullshit you not. I can't make it up. When my husband died, right? And I had like left and came back. It was like a bitch at the house. All I hear is, his wife is coming, his wife is coming, his wife is coming, his wife is coming. Man, my husband was fucking a neighbor. So niggas do bullshit.
So, going to bullshit, there's a woman that I know, bad as fuck, right? Now she's grown and she's not on that shit now, but she told me that at one point she would cheat on whoever she was with on some like just to show to show herself that she can go get whoever she want. But then just to kind of like prove to the nigga like I can go get who I want. I can go get. I'm still out here. I'm still highly coveted. Right. Shit. You know how niggas be like they'll holler at the chick just to say they still got it.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
You know that's what
But
we're
she's bad as fuck.
But that's so much easier. That's in my mind. That's still so much easier for women than it is for men.
But that's why
I
women do
definitely
it.
agree
It's
with
more
that.
like the gratification for us.
Niggas will cheat because, and I'm not justifying this in any way. I'm not justifying cheating in any way, but niggas will cheat because there's some pussy right there that they could get right in the moment.
That's what I'm saying. It just be
Women
for that
will
point.
cheat. Women will cheat because of some shit that they not getting from the nigga.
Yeah, but I can also say this too. Like you said,
God.
you know what, he threw me off, and that just fucked me up.
You could be a great girl.
No, I forgot. I had already spit that cup.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I just put
I forgot
my
my
spit.
point.
But it
Shit.
was like fruity spit back in my mouth.
But it's like, oh fuck no.
Normally I'm into that shit, but not in this.
Reel it in.
Reel it in.
All the way back.
God damn it, I fucked up y'all camera. So,
The perfect cast.
For sure.
yes, sir. So, you disagree that there's more broken men than women? Don't. Would you agree man, woman, regardless, that most of those broken people are in what's called Generation Z, like these new age type motherfuckers.
I think it's our generation and theirs.
Okay.
I think that we know how to hide our flaws in those cracks and breaks more and better than they do.
So, what is going on in these people's lives that have them feeling so traumatized that they turn into that type of person?
I think some of it come with a lack of love, like from their parents and what they had showed them. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I think it come from even like the family, like parent environment. I think it come from like, nigga, not enough hugs. Your parent not telling you they love you enough. Not pouring into your kid and making sure they know and understand, hey, you are handsome. You are a king. You are everything. You can do everything. I think a lot of that, because those are childhood things, I think they reflect out when you become an adult. And I think it's this too. When you a kid and you go to school and shit, you know how some people had a bare minimum. I grew up poor as shit, fucked up. For at least like my elementary and middle part, that really like did something. It pours out in you. So I think that's where a lot of that comes from. And then you think of this, well, you're not like popular or in the middle in school. You that odd person, or you're that kind of like or overlooked person. I think all those things come out as an adult. So either come out like this. You overcompensate, so you're going to buy all the designer shit because you think that's going to make you look good or whatever. You're going to hustle hard to have all this little paper because you think that's going to change something. And you really still be trash at the bottom. Trash flow to the bottom, baby. You still be down there.
I think that in today's time, I think that it's more the internet than anything. Because, because the
Internet and society.
Yeah, the internet and society, but society plays a big part in what people see because most people are on the internet now. So I think that it's the internet because a lot of people get drugged into the algorithm. A lot of people get drugged into an algorithm on the internet where they don't get validated by what they see, and what they see as in men being told that they need to do better, they ain't good enough, and those places that are safe for men are deemed as toxic, and you shouldn't be in those places because those aren't places to be.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels.
So you either have to be faced with being told that you ain't shit on the internet, or have to look at the things that do entertain you as a man as things that are not good for society. Like when I get on the internet, I see a lot of shit, and when I get to a portion of the internet that I can be cool with and just like laugh at, like a lot of jokey jokes, honestly it be dark humor, but a lot of times it just be man shit.
But what about before the internet? Because that
I don't think that internet existed as severely before the internet.
Me? Okay, so my son.
You know why I don't think it existed.
We wasn't
that
on
severely.
AOL Instant Messenger and shit.
I wasn't either. But fuck you.
We was on Bebo.
I wasn't on any.
Yeah,
of
nigga,
that.
we was getting the free CDs for internet.
Man, I wasn't on that.
We was getting the free hours on the internet.
See, I had missed that. I wasn't on that.
They used to charge for the internet for real.
And I say this because of this, and I use this as my own thing because for me, I have boys. I'm a boy mom. You know that. So you think I have a 23-year-old, a 22-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 19-year-old, old enough to have them mind your business. So you think of this. Before all this internet stuff took off and did all of that, I had those boys. Mm-hmm. So when I look at my sons, I had to give it to them. Like my oldest son went to service, blah, blah, blah. I mean, he be on some bullshit. He got a little funky bum ways, but that's my dog. My son that's 22, like everything gonna be straight boss, straight hustler, gonna do everything, this and that. Came out way better than I thought. Popular guy. I'm gonna cut it to this right here. My man's is Diamond. I love you to death. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but I'm gonna tell you this. He messed with a chick that's a year younger than me.
Shout out to that nigga, bro.
Shout out to
that nigga, bro.
Damn, she old.
Be for real. Shout out to that nigga.
I'm talking
You
shit.
bastard.
Shout out to that nigga.
But
you
I'm
know
keeping
why?
100. My son messed with a chick that's 1 year older than me. I mean, I'm 1 year older than her to the point where I was like, well, how old are you?
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, son.
Come on. So I can't take anything from it. Like I'm watching them step in their steps and my brother's steps and all those things. So I think it look a little different.
That could also be a result of how those kids are raised, you know, in a lot of parents and a lot of.
Excuse me, I am a white woman in my black skin, top tier.
That's fine. But in a lot of households, you know, people raise their sons to appear with a negative impression of their fathers, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I got you.
People are raised with the negative appearance or with a negative impression of their father, who is probably a black man.
I agree. So they dress them like them.
Right.
Treat them like them.
Therefore, you are going to have the same view of yourself as your parent sees, as the parent who's raising you sees in the opposite sex, or even in yourself. If you're a single black woman who has a negative impression of your child's father, you're going to paint that picture that people are like that, and then you're going to be internally damaging your child's mental state because they're going to have identity issues about who they are because you don't appreciate the person that brought them here. Now, and vice versa, it's the same way.
I did.
If a nigga had a daughter,
9/11.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
I didn't though. I didn't because you got to think of
Paper
so I've been
planes.
married. I ain't fucking
There
with
ain't
y'all.
no paper, nothing, nigga.
I didn't though.
I'm not saying that you
I know,
did.
but I'm
if
just saying in my
let's-
lens.
Let's say if you're a man, you have a daughter whose baby mama and your baby mama ain't shit.
Right.
You're gonna be like, fuck that bitch.
My booty
that bitch
hole
ain't.
brown.
You're gonna be like, fuck that bitch. That bitch ain't shit. Your daughter's gonna hear that and be like, black women ain't shit. Therefore, I ain't shit.
That's why I said my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. I mean, that fall into the.
Somebody here will fuck Sexy Red, and I'm not one of them.
I mean, I'm not fucking with Sexy Red, but I'm just saying that.
Definitely
that
not fucking Sexy Red.
I'm saying it fall in the lens when
makes
you
one
say
of
the
us.
dark. You definitely fucking Sexy Red.
What's that?
What?
You'll fuck Sexy Red?
Yes.
I knew it.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I mean, she just don't do it
That's
for me.
less
all.
competition.
I can't.
So no, I didn't have that. Like
That's another thing that women get confused. Like, we don't want to always fight
no
for
one
you.
wants that.
We don't always want to compete for you.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
I
just
agree,
drink
but
my
women feel the
juicy
same
milk.
way. Your juicy milk sucks. So even for this, like, no, I've been married my whole life. Blah blah blah. My brothers live their life, but I
Why
never.
she so disrespectful?
Your juicy milk is zero sugar,
Nigga,
weird juicy milk.
you the one started it.
Definitely did. Didn't know
He said this
anything
juicy
about
milk
it.
suck, and she co-signed.
I didn't say that.
He been drinking that shit ever
I didn't
since.
say that.
I didn't know anything
I
about it.
never said it was good or bad. I just said it was juicy milk.
I'm just saying that I learned it when I got here today. I've known it a smooth hour or two.
And you know what?
No, I don't know.
I got a video
Okay.
because again, leave it to
Juicy milk.
Play the video.
these juicy
Shout
milk
out to
ass
Juicy
niggas.
Milk.
Play the video.
I got a video
Yeah,
because the initial question was talking about broken men, but broken men and women. The video is talking
Yeah,
about
but I
both.
think women and men create broken.
What the video say?
Come on, give us a video. So we can get off your juicy milk.
So
That's crazy.
I'm putting my juicy milk in.
All right.
You know what?
Nah,
Video.
nah. God damn it. So this woman is talking about broken people.
When a man is broken, he can destroy everyone around him by what he does. When a woman is broken, she can destroy everyone around her by what she says. That's why for a man, self-control is his greatest power. And for a woman, silence is hers. When a man has learned to not be out of control, but to be out of people's control because he has self-control, that's a powerful man. And when a woman has learned to be silent, doesn't mean to be silenced. I'm silent because I'm watching, because I'm observing, because I'm waiting for the opportunity to speak. And when I speak, people listen. They take heed to what I'm saying because there's wisdom that's coming out of my mouth.
So what are y'all thoughts on the video? Just y'all was talking halfway through it.
Personally,
Facts.
yeah, I think that is right. I think the overall arching, moral of the video was, self-discipline. Know when and when not to exercise your power. Obviously men and women have power in different things. Shutting the fuck up is a power that most people should have. Like, not just women. Like, nigga, speak lightly and carry a big stick.
Like DR?
Yeah.
But I
you
also
go,
think
DR.
that that fall into a man's place. Like, you should know how to use your actions.
You should be the type of nigga. Well, not you should be, but like for people that are gonna take that in that vein, you want to be able to walk into a room and everybody knows that you're there before you say anything.
But a lot of people don't know how. Men.
Because power isn't taught. Like Gucci Man
It's a learned
said.
skill.
Gucci Man said, "I can sprinkle you with game, but you're just too fucking lame. I could put you up on something, but you still weren't learn nothing. The game is to be sold, and not for you lames. Can't just get this shit to you, nigga. You gotta learn this shit."
But you know what? You can tell a person, man, I just told a nigga like, hey, listen, boss. And I kept it 100. And I got somebody that can vouch for this in the room. I said, listen, man, you don't like me. I tell you don't like me by the way you treat me. He said, he regurgitated me. You don't like me? You said I don't like you because I'm like, listen, boss, you don't like me by the way you treat me. I said, and that's fine. I know how to shut the fuck up. I said, but you be trying me, so I slice you down because I know my mouth is a weapon. Was I wrong?
I don't know. I don't know what your mouth does.
I mean,
I'm gonna
the
say
dynamics
this.
of, you know what I'm saying.
Well, not to that because I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, so I'm saying this. You didn't treat me well, and you will not because that's how you value me.
Yeah.
And I feel how I feel because I'm watching you dog walk me, but you telling me you treat me well, but that's not how you treat a person. Or at least that's not how you treat me.
Yeah.
So since you're gonna do me, listen, if me and you, okay, so if I'm outside and you outside and we at 4th. You stand next to me, you mean tell me you don't see me standing here?
Yeah.
I'm right here. You don't see me?
I see you.
Okay, but the man.
Yes, I see you. You see me.
Exactly, but we're gonna play games and say you don't see me. Bet. So I'm gonna cut your ass down tomorrow because I don't have nothing to lose at this point because you showing me who you are. Am I wrong?
I feel you on that. Like you calling bullshit when you see it, but he might get mad that you calling bullshit on him because he wasn't expecting you to call bullshit on him.
But it is what it is.
Now back to the question that Zay posed or the thoughts on the. I think that in regards to men, being able to control, what did he say? The strongest thing. God,
Men actions and women mouths.
Is that what it said? I know women's mouth. It was.
And a man show by action.
Okay, so on to that. When a man can control his actions, urges, all that to me fall into actions. That is a different level of man when you can control that shit. Because one of the hardest things for a man to do is control his sexual urges via fucking hoes or masturbating or watching porn.
But I look at it in all actions.
Yeah, but I'm saying like in actions in general.
Right.
So, or like acting out of anger or rage or pride, because men can be prideful or have an ego, all that good shit. When you can control your actions and not have your actions be based on an emotion, you have reached a new level of manhood that a lot of men don't reach. Because right now, let's just say if this guy right here hit me, my natural reaction is
to hit back, strike back.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Now, what if I was to be like, you know what?
You my dog, you tripping.
I'm not gonna retaliate.
You my dog, you tripping, I won't react.
All that good shit. Now, not you, but some females might be like, nigga, you weak, you ain't gonna do shit.
You let that nigga hit you out of order.
But as a man, where I can speak for me personally, I think long term. So
can this be repaired? We're friends, real friends.
Yeah.
You was drunk, you fucked up.
And that's why niggas could be friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Cause like I've gotten in dead actual fights with some of my homeboys, and the next day we was like, bro, I was tripping, bro.
Yeah.
See, but women don't do that. And I noticed this. Women, so for me, I have more male friends than women. I don't even fuck with bitches. It'd be too much. But I noticed like women don't do that. They will hang on and get dragged just so they can like chisel away at you. Oh, you think you this? Oh, well, even so these are comments I have gotten from me. And I am humble as they come. Oh, you the kind of person don't want to see you with nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, no. Bitch, I bought the bigger bag because can't nobody afford it. Duh. I don't want everybody to look like me. Or it was like, even you have a degree. You have a doctorate. Go get one.
Yeah.
But it was the jabs for me because what a part of that I accomplished affected or hurted you. It hurted your ego because you didn't outbeat me.
Yeah.
When you really could have came with me.
And this is one of the things I've always said. I feel like when it comes to pride and ego, I do feel like women are more prideful.
They're vicious.
Than men.
They're more prideful. They vicious. They are nightmares. And even I can say this right here. I am, and it's just me, but I think I look a little different. Like I said, I am raised by men. I never really had no parents, no mom, no dad. My dad 100. I give it up to my dad. They call him number one. I love you, Dad. He's taught me everything besides what my brothers didn't teach me, but that's really my only parent.
Yeah.
And he made sure like I seen the game, I know the game, I've been there. But then in the same breath, my big brother told me I had to be about 12 or 13. He told me I never had no friends when no girl ever liked me. I cried like, what's wrong with me? Yeah. And he told me, you are beautiful. You have beautiful hair, long hair, this and that. You will be everything I want you to be. I didn't know what he meant, but this man took me to the nail shop every week, took me to the hair shop every week. Everything that he said or wanted me to be. So now, as an adult, when I reflect, I see why you don't like me.
So let's
reel it in.
Right. So, Precious.
Gotta have my doctor kick in the morning. He gonna need it.
Precious, would you consider yourself, when it comes to you in a relationship or dating, would you consider yourself to be a manipulative woman?
That's a crazy question.
That's a good question.
Is it crazy?
Would you consider yourself to be manipulative?
I do not consider myself to be manipulative, but I know that I can manipulate situations if it's something that I really want or need to do. So
you're not by nature manipulative, but you know that you have the ability.
You got the
absolutely.
You have if you need to, you can be.
But that comes in a place of being like that. So manipulation for me is like the nook button. I would really need to use it.
Okay.
Because for 90% of whatever relationship, I'm pretty much gonna get what I want. So I've never had to use it. I've never had to manipulate anyone, and okay. I wouldn't like. And I'm 100,000, you know. So I don't play the little games and do the trash. I don't need to. But if I had to,
yeah,
I know how. I know how because I know my partner.
Cool. Jones and Deshaun. Have y'all, I know y'all have, but I'm just going to ask, have y'all dealt with, and what's your opinion on manipulative partners?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask, was I manipulative?
Wait, or are you manipulative?
Have you?
Or are you manipulative?
Have you?
So, yeah, that's
I didn't know there was some of that left.
Yeah, some milk
Yeah.
over there.
I wouldn't have went and got
Nah,
what I
he
got
talking
if
about
some of that
the,
shit was left. But I'm
South
here
Dakota.
now.
Yeah, ain't no sense going back.
I feel like I have manipulative tendencies
But
sometimes.
have you used them?
Yeah, for sure. But I can say this: I don't use manipulative tendencies for the. I use it for good, if that makes sense.
And not evil.
Yeah, not evil. So like, let's just, I can't even think of an example, but like, if I want you to feel better about something, I might use a manipulative tactic to make you feel better about it.
To gas you up.
Not to gas you up, because if
Not
I
gas you up, but you know what I mean. To build you up.
yeah, to
Set it
build
wrong.
you up so you can feel better, and we can move past
Past
this.
that. Or knowing you're going to get this job.
So,
So
like-
make sure you get it together. I got you together.
So if that's considered manipulative,
You'll take
I
it.
definitely fall into that category. And I might use it for a little
The
smear.
greater good is smidge.
Sometimes not for the greater good, the greater on me. But I
How
don't.
did you do that
I
out
don't
of
have
that red
ill
cup, sir?
intent for the most part when I.
It's juicy milk in that red cup.
You better swap it out because that's
I got this. I got this. I appreciate it.
actually do better than me.
But as
Mind
anytime,
my business.
now have I dealt with someone manipulative? Yes.
How was that?
Interesting because it's like it's happening, but like sometimes you choose.
Do you choose to ignore it and just go with the
I'm listening.
do you choose to go with it and go with the fuckery of knowing that you plan on me and ignore that, or how does that work?
Meaning that like I know you manipulative, but I'm going along with it.
I know not only manipulative. I know you're manipulating me right now, but I'ma turn a blind eye and play dumb to it.
You can't finesse a finesser.
Unless
You can,
you're
but you can
finesse
play
up.
dumb. And
I would definitely
done
play
it.
dumb.
I've done it.
Finesse the finesser?
Now, listen,
I'm not drinking that shit, man.
y'all want to go dark?
Zero dark 30. Come on.
You want to go dark?
That nigga already dark.
I'm just
and
here.
I'm not talking about his skin tone. I'm
just-
talking about that damn bottle he got.
I'm just here.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
And
give
that
you
was
the-
no shade. And there's no pun intended with the no shade. But
So I'm gonna get the disclaimer real quick before we get this
That's a
dark.
quadruple entendre, huh?
I'm gonna get a disclaimer before we get this dark, and I'm gonna say this: man, my husband was top tier. I think he was the best thing since sliced bread. He was a nigga. He did nigga shit, right?
Sliced bread was
I
fire.
feel like some better things have
Was,
gone on since
is.
bread got
My
sliced.
husband passed away. Look, no, well,
who the
my
fuck
passed
am I?
away, so
You know
who
what
else?
I'm saying?
Like, he's the best thing since sliced bread. So, one thing you would know about a woman is we tend to not even be manipulated, but we know how to turn the other cheek and play the game. You agree or disagree?
I don't agree.
No.
Why lie to somebody who lies to themselves?
No one ever. I never lied to myself.
I'm not
I
talking
said-
about. I'm not talking
I
about.
agree with
I'm not talking about you
Dr.
specifically.
I'm this is what I'm
Dre's
saying. No,
The
no.
Chronic
Fuck you.
track.
I'm
16
saying that
or
can
whatever it is.
turn the other cheek or play the game.
I'm
Not
not
lie to yourself, but play the game.
But sure, play the game. But why am I finessing someone who will finesse themselves for the sake of being with me?
But would they?
You're here.
Okay. So I'm gonna take some bleeps and bleeps out of this, but I'm gonna say this. I have messed with a person for a long time. And this person, so I'm gonna get this to both. I get a chop to both. I ain't gonna play no game. This person had fucked my sister, and we lived together and had a whole little life. I was for the shit, so I was everybody. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't even have to get rid of the nigga. The nigga thought I knew and bailed.
I'm gonna go this.
But my sister, I was like, yeah, see you later, bye. You gotta go. You can't stay here. But I to be honest, I figured it way months in advance. Yeah, good job. No.
I told you that Elfquid different, nigga. I told you that Elfquid was different.
So was that manipulation or did I turn up the cheek?
The last time I was manipulative, I finessed my girlfriend
Wait,
into
no,
being
no,
on
no.
time
You
for
didn't
a
answer
date.
me. You didn't answer me.
I do want to hear that too, but I answer. That's wild. What was the reason why you did it?
I never really got a reason for why he did it.
No, why you turned on chick. That's what I'm saying.
So in my mind, and women do this all the time. It was like, I think so, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna keep it 100. I paid the bill on her phone, blah blah blah. I took the phone. I am a very private person. So if I had your phone, if you was my husband and I had your phone, I wouldn't even try to open it. I don't like to invade no one else's space because I want you to invade mine.
Well, the rule is if you go looking for something that you don't like, you will find it. Despite what that thing is, like it could be the fact that he interacted with a woman that
I never looked though. So, but
Okay.
you my sister, and your phone is my phone. I pay for it. I pay the bill, and you know how you had that like.
That's not true.
But fuck that. The just check part was whooping me for 2 weeks. I said, well, I'm just gonna look. Man, that look was like, oh shit.
That shit was wild. That shit was
And
that shit was exactly what you said it was.
Nigga, I'm crying for you.
I'm not gonna do this. I had one phone call like, hey, and I ain't gonna lie, I ran game. It's not, you don't trust, it's her. You way older than her.
No, I'm not playing that game.
Man, listen, by the time I left the kids' school, Buddy bags was packed, he was long gone.
I want to hear what he was talking about.
Last time I was manipulative, I finessed my girlfriend into being on time for a date.
That's not being
On my
But my thing
on
is she
my
always
birthday.
late.
Yeah,
She always late,
she's
but-
historically late.
So you not
She
shit
doesn't
because
give
you
a,
knew that.
She doesn't give a fuck about being late either. She didn't give a fuck about being
So you
late.
did
I don't really
some
think my
fuckery.
current
She was gonna be on
girlfriend.
time.
I don't really think my current girlfriend gives a fuck about being late either.
She probably don't cause she a woman. So I have a video about
Women are slow.
emotionally manipulative
Women are slow because it's like
and I would like
45 minutes.
y'all's opinions on it. And this section is the section before the last section.
another section
Depending on how
here?
much time y'all got.
I'm out of
You on time with we on
I mean,
time.
it's
You not
4 of
going
us.
nowhere.
So Jones, you got time or you got a dip. So if you got a dip, I mean, it's all good.
this last section. I can work with this last section.
He just
Because
wanna
so
go
'cause
home,
we
cry,
have
baby.
the manipulative woman section, and then we got to talk about the difference between, and I'm sure y'all saw the clip between daddy love and mama love.
No, I haven't seen that.
Well, it'll be interesting. So here's the manipulative woman video.
That's just her nature. That's a bunch of. If you as a woman do not know how to manage your emotional responses to you not getting your needs met, you are emotionally abusive. If you utilize the knowledge that men respond to women's fawning emotions in order to get what you want from men, you are emotionally manipulative. If a man comes to you and attempts to express to you how it is that he feels outside of when you all having a conflict, because a lot of women, they get real hold up about that. Okay. If a man comes to you and expresses to you something that's bothering him, and it already took him a whole bunch of time to do that, and you lose your or you do emotional gymnastics in order to get back to how it is that you feel about this man bringing something to you, that's emotional manipulation. I don't want to hear nothing about it. You can cut it, slice it however it is you want to dice it. Baby, you're being emotionally manipulative. And you're being emotionally manipulative because society has socialized you to do that in order to extract the non-emotion from men. That's the reason why Bell Hooks said there are a number of women who don't actually want to be in the same equal space with men. There are just a number of women who are upset that they could not love, sex, cajole, or convince men to love them. And that comes from that father wound, bringing it all the way back. Because their mothers could not cajole, sex, or comfort that father into staying or being emotionally present. So what does that have to do with the father wound? You are the only person who can heal the father wound. You. Because we are the only people.
And just for reference, this is a nigga with dreads, glasses, and a beard.
Fucking problems and he gonna pour them on us.
I agree. I think that, and I think that it's relatively subconscious. I don't think that women do that purposefully all the time. I think that that's just something that they've learned to use, but that's not. I don't know if they realize that that's what that is all the time. So you may not be doing it on purpose, but you're doing it. Like the fact that you didn't know what you did was a crime doesn't mean that you didn't commit a crime, right?
Yeah,
so,
they say that ignorance of the law is not not an excuse or some shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So just because you didn't know doesn't mean that it's not.
Yeah.
So, like you didn't know the speed limit was 45, but you know not to, but you was going 90.
Damn. You knew that wherever you was going,
you was going too goddamn fast.
90 wasn't the fucking speed limit.
Ain't nowhere in the fucking country there's a 90 mile an hour speed limit.
The highest speed limit I've seen, I think, was 75, and that's in Texas.
Yeah, Texas has the highest.
It's
speed
like
limits.
it was 75 or 85, something like that.
Yeah, Texas has the highest speed limits.
Yeah,
but still,
Texas is the second largest state.
Right.
But you could drive a day in Texas and still be in Texas.
Yeah, but
technically the largest state in the lower 48.
But I think
in the lower 48, yeah.
Yeah, but I think that
in the mainland.
I think that he's right in all of those ways. But I don't know if women are seeing those things as such.
That's some America ass shit to have a state in a whole nother country and be like, nah, nigga, that's ours. And that bitch big as fuck. But to go to what you're saying, and to go with what the video was saying, it's definitely some manipulative women out here who know how to use whatever, because I think it's different based on relationship. They know how to use whatever leverage or whatever they have to try to get what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times that leaves the man fucked up in whatever that space is. If it's emotional intelligence, the shit don't work out, you leave the man emotionally fucked up. If it's financial, that's emotional intelligence.
You did.
Emotional manipulation. If it's financial manipulation, the shit over, you leave the man financially fucked up. Whatever that lane is that you're trying to manipulate him, he comes out worse on the other side most of the time. Go ahead. You about to say something.
I think that as a woman, you can almost pick and choose what it is. So then you kind of know how to play the person, to be honest. We all know the saying, the good guy finish last.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that there are good women that finish last, but I feel like most of the women that are hustlers or extra or whatever, man, y'all crabs in the bucket.
Where are these good women that finish last?
What? I'm one of them.
Where are they?
I'm one.
You were married.
They in last place.
I was
so
married.
We
My husband passed away.
Okay.
But it doesn't take from who I am.
As unfortunate as that is, you did get married. You did reach the goal.
What you think it is? I reached the goal. I was 17
when you got married.
Yes, I've been knowing my husband since I was 8.
How long were you married?
My husband passed away 2 years ago. This year, actually the 18th, May 2 years.
I don't know how old you are. So how long have you been?
Old enough to be married to do that long.
How long have you been married?
That long.
How long were you married?
That long. We're gonna do that long.
Is it less than 5?
Man, it's way over.
Is it more than 10?
Nigga, I'm not got 17. So I'm not 22. Obviously, my son 22. Shit.
Okay. The point I'm making is
So
the point I'm making is
35.
you reached a goal that people attempt to get to.
But who told you I didn't want to die married? And who told you I didn't want to marry again?
Nobody.
I'm just saying.
But what I'm telling you is that, where I said, where are these nice girls? You said you're one of them, but you're also one of them that got married. Despite when you got married, you did get married.
But I'm not anymore. I'm still the same nice girl.
That doesn't disqualify you from reaching and seeing what that looks like.
Your reason for not being married anymore is not in your control.
Facts.
Right.
But I still have a life to live. And who told you that I didn't want to do it again? You think I plan on dying with the Negroes?
Had your husband not died more than likely,
You would still be married.
I would.
So
Even with the faults.
right. So with all of that, no matter
But-
when you got married, you still reached the goal, and you would still be living out that goal, as opposed to women who haven't even gotten proposed to.
But at the place that I think so, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think my husband's top tier. I'm not gonna hold you. Man never hit me, cussed at me, none of those things. But god damn it, the men made all kind of babies. Listen, my husband died was fucking the fucking neighbor. It had came a place where I had got to be like, it's my turn. I'm winning, boss. Your win was 10 years ago. So
Yeah.
why should I settle for you now? So who told you that I wouldn't divorce him and keep it moving? I mean, I would have divorced him for another marriage, obviously.
Would you divorce him?
Would I had? I don't know. I to be honest, I don't know. I wouldn't say yes. I wouldn't say no. But I do look in a place where we all know everyone gets their turn. So when you was up, I was so young. I was this little thin, little 98-pound little girl. So, and you was fucking the stripper bitches that was up. Fuck you. It's real talk.
So look. A lot of the women / people, but we're gonna talk about women who these men seem to have an issue with. I'm gonna put it that way. Are women who lacked some sort of father or father figure in their life. We got a Tinder check.
I might be a sister. I might not made it nowhere.
Who said she wasn't?
Wait, what you say?
Oh.
What'd he say?
Type shit.
So the type of women, like I said, the type of women that these men are talking about generally are women who have a lack of a father or a father figure.
I was that.
So, one, do y'all agree? Two, how much does having for a woman, how much does having a father or a father figure affect who they are when it comes to dating?
Oh, that's big, and I'm gonna tell you why. Not having a man present, father figure, father this and that. I don't want to say you're loose, but you don't have any no expectations, and then you don't have a guidance of what it should look like. So you damn near don't know, like, man, someone should hold the door for me. Man, the man should take me out to eat. Man, I should ride with this guy. He should treat me like this. He should treat me like that. So then you fall in a place of this. I ain't gonna lie, some of these probably preacher daughters, you know they say all preacher daughters are freaks, but never, that's not the point. But even this, you ever thought about this? A lot of girls that don't have their father like in their life or present, I experienced this, y'all probably didn't. You know how like high school, them grown niggas is pulling up to high school in their cars. All them little 11th, 12th graders was jumping in the car with them niggas that was having money. They was taking them down, dropping them back off for shoe money. Where was your dad?
Wasn't no grown niggas picking me up, but I definitely had some friends. I definitely had some female friends that was getting picked up by grown niggas. Yeah.
Guess where was their dad? Exactly, and I'm gonna tell you why I know the difference. So yeah, my dad wasn't there, but my big brother was there. So when I came out of high school and all the girls and all the bitches was outside and then everybody was waiting, these grown niggas pulling up in these cars, painted and all that. Yeah, I had a car pulling up, SS Monte Carlo T-tops painted, rims.
SS Monte Carlo.
Yeah, But I
Niggas
can,
pulled up in Grand Nationals and shit.
but you think that was the era of my high school time.
Yeah.
But guess what? Top car nigga with a whole bunch of paper. That nigga was pulling up every day. Brought me to school, picked me up, and bought me lunch.
That bubble Chevy was going crazy.
Shit, listen, sir. But that was
when you was in high
that was
school?
my big brother.
When you was in high school, what was like the car for niggas to have?
It was always classic, like the SS. My brother drove a SS Monte Carlo T-top. He used to take the T-tops off. It was just candy painted, flipping color rims.
Oh, y'all did that shit up
Hell
north?
yeah, we did all that.
I thought niggas up north just like that shit black.
Shit, my brother car was flipping. Fuck y'all, green, purple, red. My brother car went crazy. I'm gonna pull the picture one day. Man, the man car went crazy. You take the T-tops off, whatever. Come pick me up every day. I need you to know I could have walked to school. It's fucking 2 blocks away.
We ain't got blocks down here.
Yeah, y'all got country stupid ass miles.
Watch your mouth.
Oh, you ain't got no y'all have so that block not a country mile.
Watch your mouth.
I'm gonna tell you this, I can't walk it. I mean, I run 4 miles, but I'm not gonna walk no block for y'all. It sucks.
I put it this way.
And
So
it
I
was
went
like
to high
the
school.
box
I
Chevys.
went to high school with Deshaun. You can't walk from where Deshaun was staying at the time to our high
See
school.
what I'm saying? But I could in my city.
Yeah.
I live 2 blocks from school, from high school, literally.
How
2 blocks
far
from the corner.
is a block?
For us?
Like if you had to put it in actual
put it at-
measurements, how far would it be?
I'm gonna put it at like going to the gas station from work. So
It's 3 gas stations down there. So either one of them.
we're gonna go towards that 55.
It's 3 of them right there. So
Right, but if we-
either one,
Either one.
that's a block.
Hell no, that's like fucking 4 or 5 blocks from.
That shit right there.
So
what are you talking about?
But
But it is
we don't
five
have that.
So blocks is pretty much like
Talking your mic.
Right. My bad, Juice. Blocks is pretty much like if you
It's a
go
neighborhood block,
the
it's
next
not.
street over.
It's the block. So okay, I'm gonna give you a good example. So from the school from where we park at to the lights is a block.
That first light right there.
Yeah, where the library used to be at.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when we drive in and park
Mm-hmm.
to the lights right there, where everybody that is a block.
That is not far
But
at all.
it's a city block for me.
Because when you say next street over, I'm thinking like where my grandma staying in front of Provine, from Matthews
No, that's not a block.
to
not a block.
Voorhees.
That's not a block.
No,
That's a street over though,
it don't. But that's not a block.
and
in
it's
my
not
state.
really far.
That's not a block in my state. So okay, so from the gas station to the apartments, that's a block.
But from what she talking about, from our school to that light,
That's like
that's
2-3
probably
blocks.
Matthews to Voorhees.
Yeah.
And that's like at least 2 or 3 blocks in my state.
I'll give you a comparison. So we know Domino's right here.
Okay,
Then we know Cookout down the street.
right.
Cookout is almost 2 blocks away from Domino's.
But so that little middle street would be 1 block.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could have walked.
And then from Cookout to Whataburger is
That might be about 5. Yeah,
Yeah, about 5 blocks.
Given that measurement, yeah.
So that.
But from Cookout to Taco Bell might be 2 or 3. Well, 2 blocks.
Maybe just a block. It's only a street between them. Cause it's Cookout, that little
boot place in the middle.
and then it's Taco Bell, right?
That boot place kind of thick, but okay, I got you.
But that's about a block.
I got you.
Ish.
Yeah.
So that's a block. So I literally could have walked to high school. I had never walked. What my brother can be doing whatever he do. Oh God, he gonna switch cars, but that nigga's finna come home and take me to high school. I could have walked to fucking high school every day. And our school lunch was bomb. My brother brought me lunch every day. Pick me up every day. High school was cracking.
If your brother bringing you lunch, then that ain't your school lunch.
But our school, no, I'm saying
She's
our
saying
school
in
lunch
despite
was
of
cracking. I
the
didn't need
school lunch
it.
was good.
I didn't need them.
She still got lunch anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I got lunch anyway. What we had? Salad bar, Fruitopia, vending machine, man.
Shout out to Fruitopia.
Man, shout out to
Niggas
Fruitopia.
don't know about Fruitopia.
Or Surge.
Ooh,
Man, listen.
I'm not a Surge.
Or Mellow Yellow.
I had Surge. I was definitely a
You
Mellow
better
Yellow
say
nigga.
it. Listen,
I was definitely
we
Mellow
had like 4 or however many of those soda machines in our cafeteria. We had a long salad bar in our cafeteria. We had a potato bar And I said, cafeteria. Ain't gonna get regular lunch. Lunch in the cafeteria.
That shit better than Jackson State.
I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm dying. And guess what? My
Potato bar.
brother, I swear to God, we had like a hot potato bar. It was a hot potato.
Was it just a bunch of hot potatoes, or was it different variations of
Listen,
potatoes?
You had
Was
baked, you had Yukon Gold.
Was it
you
fries?
had
Was it-
sweet potatoes.
Listen, no. We had baked potatoes, hot baked potatoes, whatever you want
Them
to put
niggas
on
had
it.
everything
Bacon, chicken,
from baked
fucking
potatoes and
chives.
fries.
Yeah, fuck you. We were able to put whatever on there. Sour cream.
They had fresh chips
cheese.
too, huh?
Yeah. Lays like a motherfucker.
Man, our shit, they some haters. Our shit was super duper lit. High school was lit.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I didn't have to eat it. I was
Off subject.
every day.
On subject, but off subject. The best cafeteria I've ever been in is the cafeteria at Mississippi State.
Listen, I've been trying to go eat out of there for a minute, but you gonna take me?
Listen.
You owe me a fucking Jackson
the best
State
cab?
Yeah.
the best cab?
cardigan.
Yeah,
boss.
I give you Jack State cardigan. I ain't say shit about food.
I think the best calf
Nigga.
I've
I
been to
need
was
both
Prairie
though
View.
for a Christmas gift because you want me to buy you
I
some
don't-
of my college
As
shit.
of December 8th, I don't go to Jack State no more.
I don't give a. So guess what? We gonna get my shit before that. I want to end our friendship behind a cardigan, sir.
What
and
is this?
lunch. I don't give a fuck about them nuggets.
No.
It's a cap.
Not the team. What is it?
It's a cap.
It's a cap.
It's a cap. You think I'm finna take your ass to the calf that I don't even eat in before
Oh,
I
you
graduate?
definitely gonna take me because I'm
I'ma-
taking off work for graduation.
How I'm gonna take you if the calf not even open?
We on graduations, eh?
next
it's in the
Friday?
AAC. And next Friday.
And
But
if I
then
don't get to the
and the calf probably not gonna be open. So how I'm gonna
He-
take you?
the man got a whole week. If you don't get me to that,
You might-
calf,
you might
and don't
got-
get my cardigan before then.
Real shit, you might got.
I'm
about a
gonna
week.
tell you now. I'm not getting your cardigan before then, but I'll get your cardigan.
You see this?
I'm gonna get your cardigan before
you
Christmas.
know what? I'm
Ho ho
buying my
ho
own
ho
cardigan.
ho ho! You
Merry
said
Christmas.
You said your cardigan
Yeah,
was.
shit.
You said your cardigan was a Christmas gift, correct?
Fuck.
Okay, you'll
I
get
got
it.
you.
You'll get it before Christmas.
Okay.
Getting in a cab.
But
we
I
didn't
need
talk
some
about
cab
that.
food.
We didn't talk about that.
What we talking about it
You,
now?
it's a bunch of people in that building that go Jack State. You better talk to them.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go over there, rub shoulders with some old square. He'll walk me through there.
Damn, man. That's the same niggas we were talking about earlier.
Manipulative women. So
I ain't gonna. Come on, baby. I'm hungry.
Rubbing the shoulders,
So-
manipulating.
Come on, baby. I'm
last
hungry. What we
last
doing?
last subject before we get out of here. Did y'all all have a dad in your life,
No.
or a father figure in your life?
I did.
I did.
Okay, so what did y'all have dads? I'm gonna knock my
I do feel like that your actual dad
Your father.
/ a father figure is different. But did you at least have one of those in your life?
I did.
I had one of those. It wasn't a dad though.
I had a dad.
Okay.
I have a dad. I have a dad.
I did not. I had my big brother. Like, it's crazy. I thought the man was grown. The man was like 15, but he was getting it. That shit was crazy because I was like 6th grade.
Wisconsin.
you're not grown.
Wisconsin, right?
And then fuck you. But hey. They call my daddy number 1. Don't get it wrong. I was 20 when I met Buddy, but I ain't gonna lie. He been stable for. My dad really is a shit. He was just late as fuck.
Your daddy 15 years older than you.
My dad
So-
is fucking 68. That nigga ain't 50.
Oh.
No, my dad is like 15 years older than me because my brother had done everything. But when my dad kind of came around, he tried to like be a dad. But
So-
my older brother was the truth. Shout out
But-
to Lorenzo Parker.
So
Wisconsin.
we've all had some variation of a dad or a father figure in our life. We all had a mom or a mother figure in our life. You,
No, not me. Y'all had that.
but you are a mom.
I'm a mom, but I didn't have a mom.
But you are a mom, so you can still kind of answer what
I'm
I'm
a
about
goat
to
on
ask.
the mom, but I
You
didn't
can
have
still
one.
kind of answer what I'm about to ask.
Let's go.
One, do you feel like mommy love and daddy love is different?
Absolutely.
What are the differences to you?
The difference is that nurture with being a mom, and you're gonna pacify your child a little more as a mom, and you're gonna give more breaks as a mom. And I also, and when you have a little more leeway. Oh, this my baby, that nurture over nature type of thing when you're a mom, and it's the tender part of your heart being a mom. But I think that as a dad, you have that strong structure. And I think, especially for boys, I think that boys respect their dad. No, you know what? All kids, not boys. Boys and girls. They look at their fathers in a different lens, and they respect the father more than the mom. And they give the father more than they give the mom. And I think that's because the father is a man.
I don't agree.
Fuck you. And I'm gonna tell you why. They respect dad more.
If that's the case, then
I think because it's a man. I think because it's a man.
Why?
If that's the case, then
agree?
why do mama's boys exist and daddy's girls exist?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you this.
Because you got niggas who
Pepper
daddies
and-
wasn't around.
Okay, mama's boys, but daddy's girls.
So I'm gonna tell you why.
Then you got girls whose daddy was around.
Exactly. So y'all
Or
think about
that
this.
either their daddy was around, or you got some niggas who was not daddies who was not around, but they try to overcompensate by spoiling their daughter.
And I'm gonna tell you why I agree with this. Now check the move. My dad, I never met my biological dad. Nigga trash. But my dad was a man that dealt with my mom. Man, I can call that man right. He gonna do any whatever I say. Just drop her a dime. He has his own kids. I could never be treated different. And if you ever, man, my daddy just left his wife because she thought she was gonna like treat me different from her kids. My dad didn't go. See ya. But this man is not my biological dad. So I can definitely agree with that. Because I think it's just who you are. But my son, T, man, T is all 100% a mom's boy. That's my son. Like, he's a mama's boy. And I think he like one of the best things to slice bread, but he on that.
Well,
But
you
his
know,
dad was in prison and it was
between
different.
see, and this is kind of off subject, but this is just my opinion. People use the phrase, but best thing since sliced bread. But people forget that between sliced bread and now, you have my favorite invention, which is the Swiffer wet jet.
Fuck you.
If he's not as good as a Swiffer wet jet, I don't give a damn.
I think my
But-
dad is.
And he may be to you. He ain't my daddy.
But wait. I think he is, but I ain't gonna lie. I think he takes shorts. And I think he picked the battles the best that he can, and I think he plays sides. But I think that he does the best that he can.
With that being said, I have a video. This is the final video of the night. And I would like, of course, y'all's opinions on it.
Tell you something, daddy love and mama love ain't the same. Your child can go in the basketball game and play 75 minutes and get 2 points, and you're gonna be like, that's my baby. When he get in our house, we're gonna be like, boy, if you're gonna be out there that long and don't do nothing, sit your butt down. This ain't what God birthed you to do. If God is a father, then let me tell you how he loves. Those whom he loves, he chastises. You gotta understand the difference between punishment and love. Some love says, I'm not letting you get away with it. Some love says, you are better than that. Some love says, let me call you on the carpet. And if it means our relationship is a little rocky for a few weeks, then it's okay if I'm securing your future. So stop calling your husband mean and just call him a man. And when you have been born into a home where there wasn't one, you don't recognize one when you see one. So when you don't recognize a man when you haven't seen one, then the only definition of man you can come up with is the one that was given to you by somebody who came before you. Most people who define men define it from their pain, not their intellect.
Go ahead. I'm gonna come behind you.
I think it's the difference between private school and public school.
Okay.
Between
Mother,
hold on.
mother and father.
You're comparing private school and public school to daddy love and mama love?
Yes.
Okay.
Mama love is I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna be here. Everything gonna be soft.
And that's the private school.
That's private school.
Okay.
You're gonna be around people who are just like you and don't have to worry about any other type of adversity in terms of how you interact with me. Daddy love is character building. I'm gonna let you do these things. You're gonna hit your head. I'm gonna be here to help you get your ass back up, but I'm also gonna push your ass back out the door so you can go do it again. Because you never learn how to ride a bike with pillows on. Everybody in the world fail on their first time riding a bike. And what does your daddy do? Get up, try again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
When them training wheels come off, it's a different ride. Your mama not gonna let you take the training wheels off because she don't want to see you fall.
Yeah.
You done?
She don't want you to hurt yourself.
She don't want you to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Generally speaking.
Yeah, generally speaking, it's okay to not want your kid to hurt themselves because they're a kid. You don't want to see your child hurt. But as a father or as a man in general, you understand that life comes with certain wounds, and with those wounds come development and learning.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you got to hit your head, and your dad will let you hit your head. Your mom not gonna let you hit your head.
Do you think it's different between a son and a daughter?
Absolutely, it has to be.
Does it have to be?
Yeah, you have to raise your son.
Yes.
You have to raise your son and your daughters different.
Absolutely agree with that.
Go ahead.
I mean, because
They're not gonna walk.
woman.
They're not gonna walk the same path in life off of the fact that they're not the same gender.
Unless she's ugly.
Ugly women and regular men, fine women and what?
Not so attractive.
So
Children. But I disagree.
ugly women still get some of the benefits
they
of
still
being
get the same
a
benefit
woman.
because in the lens of a parent, they beautiful to you, I should say. But I disagree, and I'm gonna tell you why. For me, and this is only my own personal life experience. Man, listen, I was like, get your ass on this bike. I'm not fuck these training wheels, and I don't have money to buy a goddamn helmet. We finna ride this motherfucker.
My dad rode.
I was like, mom and dad.
My dad rode next to me while he took the training wheels off, and when he stopped walking, I figured it out.
That's what I'm saying. I rode them training wheels.
Now,
I'm like, man, I'm tired. Fuck it.
Did I hit the mailbox? For sure.
Man, my son skinned.
I hit the fuck out the mailbox.
Man, my baby was like on a motorcycle. He came home.
But my dad was like, that's all right. You did it though. Get up and do it again.
And that's and women have that too, because that's what I did to my sons, because I knew that I am all you have, and you gonna get it right. You have to be a man for me.
Being no.
Not necessarily
Your
for
son,
me, like for me, but you have to be a man for your future. You know what I mean?
I was about to say your son. I was about to say your son can't be your man, and that's the problem with a lot of people.
No. Let me get it right. I said it incorrect. I don't need you to be a man for me. Yeah. But when I say be a man for me, I mean be a man for yourself. But I have to make you me. Me have to make you be a man for you. Because I'm not going to wash your fucking clothes for the next 30 years, boss. No. So I'm like, hey, you're going to have to dust yourself off. I'm going to wipe this off with some alcohol, but dust yourself off because you're going to have to do it again.
I make this analogy all the time that
I was the tough mom.
I make this analogy all the time that your dad being the person that prepares you for adversity in life.
Life prepared me.
That your mom kind of sort of won't teach you. You know, your mom will coddle you and tell you that things are going to be okay, make things soft for you.
Absolutely.
But when it's time to go swim and you are drowning because you can't swim, your mother is going to be the first person that's upset with you because you can't swim. She gonna want you jumping in water, drowning, but she's also gonna yell at you for not being able to swim, something she didn't teach you because your father should have taught you that.
But what about the mom that wasn't there, that didn't teach you, and then your dad wasn't there either? So you thugged it out and figured it out yourself.
That's you figuring it out on your own.
So who told you that I didn't pour that into my kid because I had to figure it out on myself?
Nobody said that.
But that's what I'm telling you. That was my thing. Everything I have done, I can call home right now and put it on speaker. Mm-hmm. I grind mine out on my own. And from doing that, I'm gonna be honest, when I was pregnant, I was like, that's a boy, that's a boy, that's a boy. I knew what God was giving me. And I knew that they were gonna thug it out how I did. Not that I wasn't gonna be there, because I'm gonna be there, but I was gonna have to make you get what I got so you can be a man.
So
I'm not carrying you on my back forever.
So This is my last question and a half. What are some things, if anything, that you got from your father? Some stuff he taught you, basically, or some stuff that you saw from him, whatever it is, that made you who you are. Or what are some things that you missed out on from not having that figure in your life?
I think that I missed out on a lot of things, like knowing or learning a gentleman. I probably got a little later in life, but it sucks, so it didn't matter at that time. And my dad taught me things like if a person gonna try you, he taught me to make a nigga fear you, because if they fear you, they gonna respect you. My dad taught me that a person will be your friend. They'll settle for being your friend and being your enemy. My dad was the streets, so my dad taught me those things. My dad taught me that
Milwaukee.
Fuck you. My dad taught me we're gonna get some paper, and you're gonna always get this paper, but you make sure the city respect you.
Cheese,
and if they
as you
think
will.
that you a gang, show them that you're not. My dad was always like, make a nigga fear you if they don't do right by you, because that's the only way you're gonna get respect. And my dad always told me, be a lady at all times, but don't ever do too much. Like, you know me, I don't do none of the extras. My dad has taught me that, be cute, be nice, you're beautiful. Like, my dad told me no one ever liked me. You have beautiful hair, your skin tone, you the absolute everything of what a person want. Like, you wear your heels and you do your thing, but don't ever stop being a gangster, because the minute you let somebody try you, everyone in the world will run over you. He taught me the game of being a man. My dad taught me, hey, get some money, because that's what come first. He taught me all of those things that will come as being a man. My dad told me, like, you make a nigga respect you.
I saw some strong disagreement from a fellow member
From my
of the
daddy.
show. I don't know your daddy.
I agree.
I'm talking about from someone in here. I saw some strong disagreement.
He can have it, but I think it was the best lessons to learn, because I've seen those things. So I think it was the best thing. I mean, I weave through the bullshit of it. Like, you can't do it to everyone. But I think there's some people you have to do it to, because one thing I know is a person will settle to be your friend before they be your enemy. But my daddy said that.
How crazy they going up there by Lake Erie?
So
I don't think we're crazy. I think that we just know that what can go wrong. My dad told me these things can go wrong.
So
But I ain't have a mom to teach me anything. So where did I go wrong at? Or where did he go wrong
I'm not
at?
saying that you went wrong or that he went wrong.
So
I don't think he did either.
Deshaun, what? Before we get out of here, you were shaking your head no at some of the points that she made.
Elaborate.
Why do you disagree?
Because as a woman, you can never be taught how to operate as a man.
He didn't teach me that. He taught me to be strong as a woman.
That's not
Never
what you
to be
said.
disrespected and walked on.
That's not what you said.
I may have worded it wrong, but you may be right.
Well,
But I can go for that.
your wording, I may disagree with your wording, which is fine.
I don't think my wording was the best, but I understood that him saying like it. That was just an analogy coming from a man. He didn't mean it per se in that point, but he meant like don't get walked on.
But even right,
Don't
but
be
even
a fool.
right, but even in things that were distilled in you from that point of view, you still have to operate in those things.
As a woman,
Correct.
and I do.
Okay, we
I
agree.
just know gang. This is the thing. I know gang. I know a lie when I hear one.
We agree.
Trash fall to the bottom. I know trash when I see it. I know not and how not to be played on.
He's a waste man.
I'm a
You don't have the facilities, big man.
One thing my dad taught me is you don't need to be motivated to do what you need to do as a man.
Is it you don't need to be or you shouldn't have to be?
I think it's you don't need to be. I'm sorry.
in here.
You don't need. I don't think that you need to be. Need to be, have to be, whatever. But if you get up, with every morning to do what you need to do,
Things will fall
to
in
get
place.
to get where you want to go. What motivation do you need outside of this is what you need to do to get where you need to go?
See, hearing that, I hear you shouldn't have to be motivated because if you're a man, you know you're trying to get, blah 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 blah.
But I'm not a man.
So, Jones,
Yo.
you been quiet. Do you have any opinions on what's been said?
For a local talking to that nigga, man.
I feel like the biggest difference, I speak for myself. I grew up.
Wait, first you had both, correct?
Which man?
Mom and dad.
No.
You had mom.
Mom, and I was my
dad.
father figure was my granddaddy.
You had to go.
I agree. He definitely the GOAT. But I feel like the major difference is from a dad and a granddad. Like, if your dad was in your life, it's his responsibility. Like, he's gonna be more into it because you're his son.
Right.
As a grandfather, you're a supplement parent. Like,
And you're laid
you pick
back.
up the slack where I
They
guess
left off or fell off.
yeah. So like me being raised by my granddaddy, it's a big age difference. So like a lot of the game that I could have been put on, as far as like navigating through life, talking to women, other little shit.
Yeah.
My granddaddy was born at 35. So
Love them.
so it's a lot of things I probably didn't learn. He was the greatest father figure I could ever ask for. But there's a lot of things I probably missed out on with the dynamic of just the age difference and the fact that he's my grandfather and not my actual father. But
Yeah.
that's all I got to say.
Your granddaddy older than my granddaddy.
Yeah. Well, rest his soul, but yeah.
Yeah, my great grand, she was the truth. Got a lot, taught a lot, seen a lot. That lady was something special.
The fuck you on, man?
I can't stand
That was a sign of is he about
He
to
checking out.
Yeah. No,
Check,
we better check out. So because that was my last question for the episode, so we about to check out. Do y'all have any final thoughts on this? On the whole subject of daddy love, mama love, manipulative women?
I got a final thought.
Whatever.
I feel like when it comes to men and women and who I feel like when it comes to men and women and more of this and more of that, I feel like I honestly think it's a even amount when it comes to just things that we go through, like struggles, hardships. But I do feel like social media make it look a little different than what it actually is. Because I do feel like it's a lot of women that go through the same struggles that men go through, but it's probably not personified as much. Okay. Because especially in this podcast era, you have a woman podcast and they talk about men ain't shit. You got a man podcast talk about women ain't shit. I feel like if we take all that energy and focus on becoming better people, then I feel like we'll be better. But that's too much like right.
So my take on it is this right here. I think that, and this should go for men and women, young and old, but specifically young. I think that you should learn to love yourself first before you think you want to love someone else or deal with someone else, because you fall in a trap of trying to love someone else and you lose yourself in that person. Then you be fucked in the end. Your heart be broken. You're trying to figure it out and you really don't know what's wrong. And I can also agree with you when I say social media, that social media is such a shitty image that you think that you should look like or try to be these things or look like these things. And this is just a woman thing. Y'all would never know anything about it, but I really look at this. Women be trapped in a place of, I'm trapped in a place I want to be thick or I want to be thin. I don't understand where I want to be. Because for me, I'm 130, I got on scale today, I'm 138 pounds. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I need to lose 4 pounds. And then I've been 139. I was like, oh my God, I need to lose these pounds. So I think that self-love is first. Once you love you first, you can walk away from anything that's wrong, that you know is wrong, that you feel to be wrong. But you can only do that with your self-love. It's easy to say, but I think we all need that before we step into certain positions.
I don't think you should assume that the specific example you gave is not applicable to men. Because men,
it was only for women. I
living
think
that
that's
because
He said it apply for men too.
What I'm saying, like you was like, because you was like a
When it comes to
woman
like
lives
one way.
in should I be thick or should I be thin? Men
I was
live
on
in
my way, but you know
men live in a similar space when it comes to that.
I never said they didn't, but I can only
You
speak on the perspective.
definitely said
I'm a
y'all are
woman.
men, so y'all don't know nothing about this.
But when I said that, I can only speak for a position of a woman. But I was going to a man in my suggestion, but I can only speak for what I know as a woman. So I think that within men, I think y'all go through the same thing.
But you didn't say that.
Well, I was getting there.
But what you said
Well, I had to start with me
initially
first.
would have negated you getting it.
I didn't mean to negate it. I'm just saying that men may not go through the, I'm not a Kardashian. What I see when myself in the mirror doesn't look good or is disgusting to me, and it may not be disgusting to a man. You just never make it there. So what I'm saying is what may not look good to me may be beautiful to you guys.
I'm not saying that
and I
you
feel
were
men
not going there, but I am saying that what you said at first
was sexist and biased.
What you said at first was y'all men, so y'all don't
May not
go through
understand
this.
y'all don't go through this.
We go through the same thing.
Okay, so can I get to the men?
Okay.
So I know that you guys go through the same thing with the same theory. I just think it look a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that men have more. I think y'all have a little more. Y'all have more options. Or y'all have more self-esteem. I think that men are a little more on top than us because the options.
In what way? Not self-esteem.
So okay, in this place right here, y'all have more options.
Finish your point. So it's
more options.
over 3 hours. Okay. So finish your
I'm
point.
getting out. Okay, so I think that men have more options.
Okay.
Cause you think of this, a woman want a thin, fat, black, tall, skinny, whatever, small man, but niggas don't want no big bitch. Niggas don't want no too thin. I heard niggas like you. You too thin. Niggas don't want a bitch looking like a pencil. I'm coming from a place of being like fucking 90 pounds. Nobody thinking about my ass. So I think that y'all have a little more leverage than a woman. I'm wrong?
Deshaun, what do you think, brother?
I think that women have more options.
To put a bow on it.
You niggas need to just drink
Pedialyte.
more water.
Yeah, niggas definitely need to drink water and Pedialyte.
Not
And
like just water.
Niggas, you niggas need to go touch grass, bro.
So I agree with this.
Go live life, bro.
So okay, so when you say touch grass, like for me, I am a person that like at home I'd be like, take my shoes off, whatever. I'm gonna go in the backyard. There's probably some dog shit in there, but that ain't the point. But I will go put my foot in grass, like
touch grass. I mean, by
trees,
just
whatever.
Get off the internet, nigga, and go talk to somebody.
So,
get off the internet. Go talk to somebody.
Somebody like who?
A person that's not digital.
Like a therapist or like me?
Anybody. You,
for me,
Jones, me. Well, don't talk to me because I'm not going to respond to you because I don't know.
Like shit, I was going to call you and vent and you don't want to even deal with
You can do that.
Oh, the hell with you.
Just venting don't necessarily mean you want to respond. So
I do. And you know
so
that.
This has been a very thorough. Not thorough. This has been another episode of Jacktown Classix. We've had some distractions. We've gotten exposed to different things. And like I said on the last episode, we back. So you should expect some level of consistency.
And you should expect me to be back
With-
again.
with that being said, where can the people find y'all? I don't care who go first.
You can find me on Instagram at IAM_music, IAM_MUZICK. You can also find me on You can also find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, wherever you listen to your music.
You on Tidal, girl?
Yeah, I'm on Tidal.
You can find me on Dollface the Queen Instagram.
Now, our audience right now is mostly Southern. So when you say Dow, they thinking Dow soap. And not doll.
That's what you been saying the whole time?
Like a doll. Y'all did too much. You can
And not
find me
doll.
on doll, DOLL, face, FACE,
that's worse than
underscore a queen.
Okay, that's worse than the Baltimore shit. You do too.
If flip me sheep,
I'm like that. I think she talking about like syndrome. You heard me? I think she talking about like syndrome.
Yeah,
No,
she definitely
Like a
not
doll.
talking about the syndrome, brother.
I thought she was talking like the motherfucking phone dial. Goddamn, like.
No, because she said every time she said her name, I'm like, all right now, you need to now as we get global or more national and global, then more people may be receptive to that. But right now, our demographic is pretty much Southern.
I am not that Southern, so you could.
And no, not that Southern. You're not Southern
At all.
Sorry.
So. Okay, so dial as a dial.
DIL.
DOLL.
So what?
ACE.
So what is that?
Underscore.
So
a queen.
doll face.
Doll face.
Got you.
Underscore a queen.
See
on
when you do that just lets you know that you doing that on purpose. You're saying it wrong on purpose.
Say Barbie doll.
Barbie doll.
Bobby doll. Doll. Barbie doll. I can't do what y'all do.
How do you say tournament?
Tournament?
Okay. All right.
What was you expecting?
Some people say tournament.
No.
Oh,
I mean, I know it's
like a tourney?
Yeah.
I say
Or
Jones.
Find me at Tapped In Reviews. You know how to spell tap. You know how to spell in. You know how to spell reviews. I'm not gonna spell it out for y'all niggas.
And you can find me on all platforms at
Rolling. Get back. I got to get back. Brother Gutter. Get back. I got to get back. Oh Lord. Get back. I got to get back. Rolling. Get back. Yeah. Nigga came with the grooves and the vibes too smooth. Had them losing their minds. Hoes choosing the ones who was snoozing. They hopped on the movement. They foolish. I'm cool and I'm fine. Had to tell them hoes. Off me, bitch. You ain't telling me I'm handsome. You lost me, bitch. Still rolling. She keep on saying, Kim, you a dog. You gon' either give me a bone or walk me, bitch. You better. Fuck is they saying? Reindeer, bitch. I'm bucking again. Wrote out all of this shit on some paper. Put super glue on it and stuck to the plan. They fucking delirious. I had to jump in that water like bitches who fuck on their period. I was there in it. I was now in it. I was then in it. I wasn't hearing it. I'm the greatest. Ain't no way around it. Shredded beat. That's how I keep it grounded. Tow truck. That's the way that I pound it. Brown liquor, bitch. That's the way you should crown me in. Get back. Off me, ho. When them niggas throw, I hate when they lost me, though. Shit beautiful. Used to be parallel with them. Now we perpendicular. What you cross me for? Huh? Bitch. Back up, nigga. I was hard cocaine. Used to crack up with them. Dying laughing. My hands got acne. You won't get a fist bump. I ain't trying to dap up with them. Better know I had to count for something. I ain't giving niggas pounds, an ounce of nothing. These niggas like the back of the TV being broke. Why? Cause this shit won't amount to nothing. Better get back. Hit again and again like. Hit again and again like. Niggas better roll that. Hey, back rolling. Yeah, hey, yeah. I'm too handsome to argue with bitches. I don't sweat it like cardigans. Hard to get under my skin when I'm partially distant. Big dog, I'm a shark with the fishes. They know I've been rolling. She agree I'm handsome, I'm glowing. She fucked on my mans and I'm knowing. He told me that pussy get deep. Hey, how deep is we talking? Deep is Maya Angelou poem. So I had to get back. Watch out, ho. I'm putting work in. Fuck, I wanna clock out for. Pulled up, getting head in the back of the whip from a bitch. What the fuck I wanna hop out for? I'm a pretty nigga with the looks to prove it.